end of the day, you have to make sure that the macro balances are the ones guiding your trade policy and not tariffs. The tariff rates are not the ones that actually determine the effectiveness of your deficit outcomes.
Yes, Mr. Baumia, your comment about the ties.
How are you finding the trip so far?
It's very interesting.
In a decoupled the US-European relationship, and Europe is going to look at the supply chains again as every other player in this world.
Party for much redo. Party for Ghana for much a doctor here. Mammy, who said, Mope, maybe I didn't look at me peer by Matisse and Yanumbi, me who don't you know, a bit more. A prepra Masramu Samunya Butre Omu Eprano so if you watching a corner Masra will be a Baku Baku Niedikai Meda Judicial Service Nasi Mimi no ka say me ma enan e no mu free adidomi enti mi ni obi a ho tan mi ni enkrafo ho tan mi ni ayigbefo ho tan ni ame kire mo ani se me do obi a wo Ghana ha. I stand for the truth, freedom, equality, justice and peace for everybody in this country. Madam Master,
us. The NDC never promised to remove the communication service tax. The NDC spoke against it in Parliament. We said that we are not for it. We did not promise that we are going to take it down. And I demand evidence that proved that a senior NDC person or a manifesto in NDC had said that we are going to remove communication.
A few moments later.
The party has had that conversation.
If President Mahama becomes president, January 2025, and the first budget is read, which will be sometime in March of 2025, and the budget doesn't announce a scrapping of CST, Miss Sam George, I would attack President Mahama on it.
That's not enough.
Us. The NDC never promised to remove the communication.
Make me go crazy. Think tonight is your night. You go show me how you do that. Oh yeah, listen. You say you bad, grab it more harder. Real you down with yourself, make you feel better. Like a flame, yeah, you know me so. Like a flame, girl, you know me so hotter. We all have to put you give it up with us. And they give you a push shot in my road, ja. Oh girl, I told ya, Baby, give it up. Baby, give it up. You know I want that. Natasha.
Mama. On the number Monoka, your bow bay or the atrocious firm. Or say SHS no. Or no, and not J who the bar first. Hey. Hello, la class SHS and Yasa Baba Magana. And you know. Now,
as I have heard it said amongst the evidence, that which is important, you cook in an important pot. Mr. Speaker, nous vevela wodane le ezeveveme. Speaker, the members of the House from the Volta region may want me to repeat that for the record. Nous vivons là, Wodani, le ezeveveme.
It is a wood young fees and affairs. We are secretariat. In fact, fees is apart from say Ministry of Finance, it releases Kadiabre, Ministry of Education. No more the Ama GS, not GS, the Ama schools. I don't know. A pen, stroke of pen.
All right. A for Mamwajo, Mamwaha, Mamwakwaba at the bar political zone. So, and they is it? Do I have my things right? Today is Wednesday, I believe, and then Wednesday. The church will be na mesan so da muni na ase. Mo mo ne me bompaye, mo bompaye mame, mo kai me se mo kom kotu dua ni mo me da mo ase. Say last week, minimum din komo se me tu kwan kakra. Juma ya ye wa winim sa na tie. Onyame ebi kwan e ma me kopie eye oman a friend Trinidad and Tobago. Trinidad and Tobago festival a friend Reggae Village. 7 Cities Entertainment the buy. Into Samasha last week ni na no meant me amma online anymore in Incomo. That was because I'm in Canada. Na me tu kwa eja ye kope kakra be fia bede ebedie me de to manim modern paibo etai mechi amen ne mako aba na me wo no nsem bebre na etwagu me kase me fa bi a me fa bi dia metumi no dia mekai no mefa ye ni na ye di ho nkomo mani age se me ba back so am so channel yi no muni na motumi I started but the amesre ne se wo hwe me nko ade a pomodin na share page na mame wo TikTok a tap so na share wo Facebook a mesre wo any day mu ara share bi mame like it, leave a comment me yehu dia wo so dwene e fa dia ye kan wa ha no ho wo YouTube you do the same na program ne course na do baby na eye wo de na say the course no wo support to then you can support with gifts and whatsoever that you have so that it can allow us to keep the page running. Say me use the lower version of the Amederani studio. Now I'm hoping say hopefully by next month there I'll be able to get the full money. You know, the correct one there Amedia air bright, you know. Edumane den ye toda so anani amaye den ashort. Trinidad there a hoboko juma mekoye ye so show ye yame adaroma na nsu to talk na there one cry say sizzler colonji na ono so ebo Saturday na ye ebo no na so nyame boy ma yeso ye crowd kakra ye betumi atwe no yeso yitumi twen e de bai eno ntino e ko so fine omukuru no so akwese Ghana kakra na awanwade ba ko amekohu wo Trinidad and Tobago ne say dia your friend of asphalt no na Ghana for your main be me personally at this particular time of my life no you see mentio must say because no you see with all they know about NDC they still believe say yem for my NDC na NDC nkoso nye dia omope bia emfa mwa papa bia mwa na me call Trinidad me ko hu ade bi ma asphalt ya if you feel ofie yes the omode ya kwan quota ne ade no ko Trinidad and Tobago asphalt na isisu like if you fie entubo so omusi dan no kra na asphalt na yeden efifia na achia dan nti omo kra they are having an issue to how to control asphalt. Na the tie ne say unim na asphalt na efifi wo wankasa wo fie no tio. This is Trinidad and Tobago. Mama 1 and 4 you can ask. Most of amako order no behu. Se unim na asphalt na efifi wo wa fie no wa asase so no. Okoyi bi se okoton ana se osise bia ye lock up. Adentia. Yes they onni ho kwan se odo nsaka asase no. Onipa owo ho kwan se ode nsaka asase aban. And with the Trinidad and Tobago way, say gold fifi or dem mukrana sebio sebe. Wo kwana wako kasa enu anu mo gold e fifi mi dem. Na mem pese meko jail. Mem pese me face law ntino. Momra na dia mo be sebe mo de be gold no monye. Good to see you, Sister Eunice. Na drama. Me what Trinidad da me hu niam e koso ni na me re ho ye. Minim se jo ewa ha anka dia me ken mo mpanifo amanyini kakra no dia me be kan mo be kai na mo ni me be di sa ya wa me di Ghana for wo mineral bi a ye friend manganese anasa manganese or manganese meboa Ghana for na ye wo sa ade no dia ema me de manganese ye tutu ehu ne se eno so ye den surface mining efifi se wura anke wo ho a ye betumi di aye niama bebre e wo Ghana akwan ne ade betumi di aye nanso aban bi a JJ Rollins na edi anim aban a na JJ Rollins na edi anim a omo se chinchini e ya fa Ghana enso omo nsa no omo nsai Ghana etumi hwe Ghana fo anim ene de president or the government. Yes, it's actually the government because the president signs it on behalf of the government. The government of Japan has signed a 100-year agreement. 100 years agreement. Jerry John Rollins here or the NDC for Ghana. On the Japan for sign ye manganese no surface mining no for 100 years. They are Ghana 10%. 90% of our manganese in Ghana for 100 years belongs to the Japanese. Only the Japan for BMI. I'm going to bridges. I will look for the names and the next time I may in the bro. I'm going to bridge. That bridge, yeah, at new bridges here now, baby, you know. I'm going to bridge Makoma 20. Back then, Rollins time. All across Ghana. Bridge 2020 yet the manganese a command Japanese government for 100 years. What does it say is where Nyansa na mumu bi na eni mutrim. Enye didi atem. Nyansa na keke na eni mutrim. Me say Trinidad and Tobago am free ho ba ye nra na dwe ya no say asphalt ni fifi o fia even though say fifi o wasase so no onni hu kwan enu nti mi bisa say enti say o ye babunu na say o pa adwuma ye na say o kofa so aban ne be chiwa na o say hwe na wo babunu no kra no mo say wo tu so na wa o sesa so na wa sesa ni ya erode land no enti unim the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago ebe hu ni say asphalt na ye den sika nanso sa me kosutu a ya hey nsuo island me kosutu a ebekwa akoto asase na ma epo na abeye den abemmene yen enti ampa asphalt ne bi ankesika wom nanso citizen of Trinidad and Tobago me nkoye illegal mining na me mine no enkohye nsu ase onyansa omo Trinidad and Tobago for nyansa if you only fee or who to me so be to akoton. About smuggle crowd pa, not the other neighboring countries. Antigua near the other. But to see there be Se okoso yes illegal act na. Since a hoye islander ensuo atwa ho ahia no, ensuo no be minimum. Enti anye illegal mining of the asphalt. Yo nyansa de nyansa ye. Sika ne ye. Nanso se menye sika na me mine be say. Se menye sika na me mine be body a menye. That is the difference. Now, traveling to Trinidad, and could be many. It's by the way, a oil and gas country. Into the way yes, you need be a saying and almost normal the yet away you see as a mine of the oil, normal mine will a poneso. Okay, I think is it offshore initial no. Almost no a ponos bankasa, almost mining, almost no a punumu. Into those some of the punibi wa. And because of chemicals near the internet, I believe some call may a small video be an amade tremo about our ne etie. So that is Trinidad and Tobago, and their roads are wonderful. Oma quite very, very nice. Like Oma use asphalt ni offshore, you may say. Oma use asphalt ni et me the ayden, et me the ayade papa. Intake kakra me kofa he e Trinidad and Tobago. Within the Felix appear. I feel no joining me share page. No TikTok tap so or Facebook I share, not like in the comment, or YouTube I share, like it, comment it, send gift anyhow you want. And then by I told you so part 3 inti enamenam. Na answer na meye abanye te so ho adwuma no. Me call ye matese ye makunle makalu for no wo makom ho omo leader Didier Abonkeli Bosquano wakan ho Didier Abonkeli Boscano wasan akan ho ono tiwe enkamia say no MPP ho yese tona osene yemu keka no man betiti ama no a obenni ho nyina ase ho no ntino wabomoden at disciples kakra de nachi eno mekan yese ye fra brantie bi tete na ohwe nanim no so ampa oyentete cause nyansa ni nitrim kire se wonam a jimie eboroso na oye den wodie wo mu a wasen akoninya ajimifo kakra bi abemben na wo mu nina no nne no ye ne ye ho esey ye ho anti Mr. Abonkele Burugani why Burugani odi ya wo no won tesa ade na adwo ama ho atowda se sebe se kan ne knife a ye de ye adwuma wo wutiri ni mu no se ye gya bi ka mu se den yo wote wa wo se me kwati abere mo ama me ni wa me say party oh erade NDC for ebe rule na ye me ya se NDC for be rule Abonkele Burugani wo hoyi one chance MPP for ye nya one peke say wako show anase woko brilliant science and math quiz na waya na wunya max na afa wanya max ba kwa afa na di betu ho or see one no the most important person right now in MPP enti dia edi glory bebre MPP no obeye bi di age e di amane ho papa ya no ho se ba bia wo bene said the answer na no tie no ne to pepepepe but ene mo mami ka sembi Ken Kwame Akompre Kwe Japan, if that is your name. See, before you got money, there was Ghana. You can take it anyhow you want. For those of you who don't reason, you can take it anyhow you want. Ken Akompre Kwe Japan. Yenim sa wo de okompre ko yenim pa. But ma mentre wa de bi. Abosum no kura ebesi wosuma wo kom na to da wo nya adwuma. There will be entia. Wo predodo Kennedy, wo predodo. Wo predodo Canada Japan wo predodo wonko ukukura wota Canada wonko ukukura wota mo bia hu anim guase na wo himi ya tunufo awontie no wo de ne ntomate bini ade ko nipam nti kosto Canada Japan koso na bo utu Brazil asa wonko ani nipa we diska wo Ghana nti no Ghana ni na mmemma. But I can promise you one thing. You see, some of us, you didn't feed us, you don't feed us. Some of us, we don't care what you gave to MPP party. We don't give a fuck. Let me tell you that today. Canada Japan, I'm Felix Apia. This is my second time coming on you. The first time I came on you, it became a sensation. It's the same guy. I had decided, say, a banner sa what's up, papa, we was a page for be a dear dancing. I'm a menka. But let me assure you, if you think you are the only one that can play mischief, Canada Japan, reason up and grow. Let whatever is covering that eye of yours that cannot see. Say, don't be so say ya de kuma atari when inti I want to mean you ni one dear beyond Kennedy. Masa ni me. Some kwasi asemna we in the 2024 on Kennedy. We promise you will not do it this time. Japan, this time it will not happen. Kennedy and Japan, some kwasi asemna wonu wakwasi ampafu ediwechi. Mudi yano. This time it will not happen. Dr. Baomia, I serve you, but this time none of you is going to stop my bullet when I start on this Polish man. When I rise on this idiot, I don't want any incompetent. No, fake MPP people be calling me and say hold fire because I won't listen to you. Me do whatever I can. Say me static and the Japan so me will be our free MPP party. So we are madam for me, papa, me mama. Don't fucking call me. If he wants to be foolish, we shall all be foolish. I don't give a fuck if you stay in opposition. I'm in opposition. I still eat. I'm in opposition and I still eat. Kennedy, you can stop those leaders in MPP. One more was going to almost throw. No. Some of us, you don't fucking feed us, and I don't give a fuck about your money. You are not going to do that nonsense again. This time it will not happen. You say you want to woo. No, Sister Eunice, I'm not going to calm down. Please, today, no, I will be a veggie. I'm not going to calm down. Nobody should tell me to calm down, Kennedy and Japan. I would not. Me started first time, say, Papa, young can I know to me prekwa, and I'm support ya, and can I miss a much no position. I must show be the channel. I will blood your ding because you are something what moon and him. Nobody should stop me when I start on him. And now, no, I wanted to study what the landscape was saying. Me copy lady B video so live video. The friend lady no vida appear. I believe that she used to come onto my page those times I started here. She doesn't come no more. Now, me bon crofo me we abaso e ma me nu. Ye friend baako Ejewa Tutua, I believe that's her name. Ena Efia Royal. Baby amu bia. Onyame a woshira wo bi ntume no me no. Onshira mo. Se mutume sore waka. E di defend the doctor. Nashome, if you see the way these guys were damaging the vice president Yankopon, and ya mo beka kire me, say, oh, ya omudi ba umi atem, but not maintain it with me. Yes, not maintain that, and none of Panama say, Miss B, okay, Michina Adianu suit you on. Na menia say. Atete Bema Brane, 40-year-old man. Na many asi atete. Na somewhere be me 3 man say Kennedy or JTN. Mr. Kastongo Bonawe, watch a dear. Ah, what dear, Sabio or Pemo cry interest, no selfishness in tea. Bibi and say, Kennedy will not happen. And now let us tell you the truth, maybe. There is something I am or the one. Utie. That the enemy in the public ever pay an asset. Oh, Kennedy, your information, Mr. Ramos, so we are crossing your mammy. Information you and any paper na here, Juma de Bren, one who any idea of the information, we can't tell. Utie. And Crawforby and a year Juma, near information, Edia Comano. No, the Abetnet TV so. Bien anona buagum se cheda da no say ready be make asem yen sa bed here you on free I say papa we Kennedy with who could di papa we chia who could di papa we chia one to anon nareka one try the beton no e ten me twe ho ne sign me twe ho ne sign mo fan cheme me twe ho ne sign. It's like Unim. He's so demonic. Like this guy is so demonic. And people are watching him. People are watching this guy. They're watching him. You think Kennedy cares about MPP? Are you people going dumb? Leadership of MPP. You think this guy is about you? Mama, no more fan channel. Why? No, mama, no more fan channel. My papa knows more fan channel. My brothers and sisters, forgive me. Why? That's something I had vowed not to do. I had vowed not to do. Let's move on. Sir, asem kesiye abeto wa mayen. Na say as politics goes. Yes, so ye to me a reciprocate. Na ye bo NDC for echi. Na ye chere Ghana for say omo de nada na beji abenua no. And then MPP for positive news back up. Now, Rampojani, Italian mafia, no aba. Onu kwa ni whisker. Obe say bibia. And now no meet me baby. Sebio sebi. Ebra Kennedy Japan. Eye na dwene se obe rane no. Yante se obi akodi Kennedy atemu. Your papa Brian a champon. He's doing it the right way. And today I must be frank to you. Should me papa ba wo me awie ni 8 years na say obi fufuro bi beko biwa. I'm starting from today. I'll be Brian a champon. I don't care who is coming. Because he's doing it the right way. And I will show you cannot, you might dislike him. I don't care. Ebia, Brian, Ayobi, be our own pet. That's fine. But I'm showing you the reasons why I'm saying this. You see? Presidency is not something you go to bed today and wake up tomorrow and say, I want to become president, so make me president. Maybe. It is an office you grow into. And that is why even the vice president, MPP and this name with Jimmy no. Eighteen as the vice president, even those or two no. Say president na man Juma one yeshi. If the president does not give him directions, if the president does not leave the jurisdiction, he can't do anything. So it is a position you grow your mind, you grow your arsenals, and develop them to be able to create a winning team. What has Brian Champon done that I like? Brian Champon has supported every NPP candidate we have brought. And the Brebia do. Or Felice, this time, I want to get into the ring. Deep down in Brian Champon's heart, on him said there are other people on my market, including Kennedy, crouching on Brian Champon. But ordinary mo be den or chere MPP for say, hey MPP, dachi bino. Samu pobia di money ma me pesa me ba o Brian Champon me pesa me ba. You know what that tells you about that guy? He's an honest guy. And for those Baumia people, don't be afraid. Today I'm telling you, Brian is more Baumia than anybody in the MPP. Remember, will be McCarthy being chair on the background. Utie, your core primaries where you will see a Juma Brian the Champon, just like Oye in the last year, no, a Juma obey, assign the iodine, assign the ama, say be MPP abine. But one ma work, I will not do say, Minya Maya day, member. Entimo share candidates na eya mo share me kakra na adia bia abeye unique about Brian Champon candidate and say also the new dynamics bi abem o say Baumia say yeah election and come use broken English kura ote election na ma me say oh sana amla Baumia ti broken English o say na okosia street boys now try so no mo ye yo kakra eja ya papa de nim so no nya ne line no e de the classroom. But Brian Champon is speaking to the LS in their dialect. He's speaking to accounts. He's speaking street language that we smokers know. That is a leader. Brian Champon and Kote baby. Hey, Nana Akufo-Addo say, Brian Champon, I need you to be national security. I say, yes, sir, I will serve. Brian Champon, I need you to be an MP. Yes, I will serve. Brian Champon, I need you to go to I'm like a Greek. Yes, sir, I will serve. I have money, say. I'm a rich billionaire, but I will serve. Because what I know, he said, if you don't serve, you can't lead. So I, Brian Champon, I will serve. Papa be say young MPP in na mano. Na on two. Non fan ko tena ascend on pen. Non fan ye di ope. Na say yam fa say ki na man two MPP mu afa nko ascend on pem dia obegu party no. Your friend say one mayor deputy minister keke. Me see can ni brain ti was one pe abona for na mudi na chi no. Na me be tietia mudi na aka mako. Sa confusion na mo pese ba MPP mu no. Kennedy e chitafo ade we koma mo. Say I say Jacob nyame na me som no de bia no. Sa woti ase a. Sam papa mu na mo pese ba MPP no. Ensi ma wadiem, ensi mo maso, ensi mo busuem. Sam papa mu na mo pese mo di nipa ba ko achi keke. Adi kuoni ni na ko sham na mu no. Nyankopon ma sa confusion ensisi wa mo da mu. Mo ne mo kunu no mo de da confusion ensisi. Na mo so nya den se ne mana so because mo nima de papa and mo nyam hu ni papa deputy minister keke serve your people who say what you fuck man is gonna me see man you only see money you want to be president but unyania and your development now ojun ntokwa eniska Entu ukra de sabi o gbo adwuma na anka ba ma de edu ba bia na say I sabi ojo ho kra nye ya mema na ya you know the American we X-rated one o ko wachi tumi ya dendende waso ne de ne ko wachi dendende go betu akogi ska ba na office onipa we de wo Ghana e beto first ni munyansa some of you mo nwe na de ho nkwachire mo nwe na de ho nkwachire obi o ka kire so ne yere have intimacy spirit are connected. Things and no things now. At that particular moment, where your bear would done something else. Where your bar would done something else, no spiritual implication. No, he is willing to jeopardize that for money. And you fucking think he's going to go to the world market and get you grants and stuff freely without he getting some of it? Are you people not thinking? He doesn't want to be president. He want to be the popular guy in Ghana. You want to be the person that is what you want to do. To me. Munsa Brana Champion, Munsa Untime, Munsa all the prominent, and you could drop on from Munina, boom, break your munina, and yes, say, young mayor, there is no MPP. What's a horse? Brian Champion made his intentions known. One year Judas, 1 year Nicodemus. Brian Champion has made his intentions known. Intimate and Hame. And yet, dear, was one of your neck 6 months here got to about say a feed obey. Now 6 months no dear Bemuno. Or be 4 years a Jumo dear campaign uncle blast. Man farm and I be a bit with you. What the MPP party office were many. Fellas dear. Maybe I'm missing man, you guys will continue to hate me. But I would always tell you the truth. I would always tell you the truth. Like I've told you, the reason why I'm a bad guy and I'm a bad monasm is because of that. I want to be free. To be yeah, but yeah. But me I want to be free. But I said, no, not these people, not these party people. I don't need these party people. I feel the brand champion, so what the neighbor friend. At least Brandon Champion was not a hypocrite. Brandon Champion has served, and his record is there. Who was serve? Why now? I send on him. Then when I was here, the tourists, when I work taste for high class, when you when you're BHing or be fuck man, you know, damn man, read my lips. I send on him. Tourist attraction ban now. I send enclave no more. Canada Sikania was catching will be our Ghana. Etundi the Sikashi Mama Achum 77. I send for any way. So no say on a tourist guy. Somebody Ghana Shannon South. Best is Ghana in Namana you good. I send so the sun can soon. Usika baby. I am for MPP in Ansha will say. I send the sun kissa. In Tianko you 1 million. What the big developer in and I'm a boy. Now the tourist attraction about. Now I fetch this come for. Again to me. Oh, Sikani, we are Sikani. Went to me and see AstroTurf. Canada Japan. Went to me and see AstroTurf. And not despite Rumusi Sibino. Went to me and see Bian Farmer sent until MPP are buying by. Yeah, you start to say you rolling out AstroTurfs. You too much braggadocious, sir. Oh, Chidodo. Just some dodge, no more Jimmy. Just some dodge, no more better Ghana for. I thank Felix appear and Nemetina see. I some dodge in a sabe. May grow to say, ah, to we are not my son, no one, and I can no. And see it, Jai. Near the Becky can be chill because he's in the who's a son, open. Now, when you find the Jimmy Moore, it would not happen, say. Sad 2024, and I dana the bed and yeah, you may be. This time, Kennedy, Japan. Let me look into my camera. Kennedy, Japan, the richest man in the world. If you are wicked, somebody is also wicked. Kennedy, that statement here, I'm in the key. I'm making it with a lot of pain and a lot of zeal in me. So if we say with 3 more things, Nebuchadnezzar no money no ma be feri aseko. Kennedy Japan. So we dream say we King Kong. So we dream say we Tarzan. Tarzan ye pe president ye Tarzan. Ye pe Tarzan ye kwa brepo. And I say we dem baby e ko fa won we atiku beni ade na etumi huri free nua so ko nua so no. Omo Tarzan. You are an ordinary human being and Yankopon din shire bi ato so sanka ma sen shira na ntre. Na when hu adom anya me de chair wo no. When hu adom a Onyankopon e de chair wo no. Wama adom no de chair wo na pepa. And if let's appear credit to me, so camera can be chill. That should tell you how low you are sinking. And I thought coming up the second time, you would have been wise. Lastly, on Kennedy Japan, me Felix Amitier, maintain say MPP, executive Beatrice say, Kennedy Japan, you cannot go and campaign. The minister yes will be on your campaign. But as powerful as he is than the whole NPP, or your campaign, na sebi sebi. Waswa fofra. Adishia say, there has no moral. That Kennedy was in some order on your president. He doesn't even understand the culture we practice. We are talking about Asante Hineniwa, the Awohoa Asante Mansion in Santa Form. And you are MPP and you think that is cool? Or you don't see how your party is sinking. Or him say that form. Sabe ba omi aso our supporters who na kebe tumi afa bus 100 de kogu no obi anko edede. No. Konyansani bi anim se wo bra ye de wo bra ye di nyini wo bra ye de ware wo bra ye de wo mma wo bra ye de hwe ye mma wo mra ye mma ko school be pinin wo mra ye de bon kokora. There is a time and season for everything. Kasenat meka. And so ba me Bible na meka na say fact say you are dey ni na ho kwan nkyere se ni na ne fata yen. Na penia me pese me di ade ade me nkasa basasa me nya me ne ama poto sa. Nanso ende. Yesi sikenti. Ende. Yesi sika enti. Dear ya papa no enna ne bone because ya manana ne bone a ehiafo a ye wo mu no ye ndidi enti esikafo ntietia ye so esabi na ye twa no MPP fo esabi na ye twa no ohempon we yase na last week asa na mebe ko Trinidad no sadana se mokara me ka kire mo say papa nankasa no yeni na yeni emotionally he's not intelligent, we know. Ono akra ka so ono no ni time o de be hom say ono se ne bufu an bu afu and o be say na wi o say ni wi an o so ka de na ma say no no okay fa me na me say na me de bufu na say no ono an kan nya me na me kan me di matem en sare me ono an kan on fa de enche ono onim ha wa so obi aka say me ne jai man nka da bi wa kan nko ade en yes so owro no ho kra no ne wo egro no be kro wa ye ma ya hwe bebiri enyame na me be ka kire wo enyame kwesi ameti hei na me be ka no suban e de a kire wo ni buopo de mana na awuo ebuopo ni ho oko kan kawano tum ko so niska entry. I will talk about MPP and I will talk about NDC. My topic is for NDC. I just started. This is the first topic I'm treating. I'm not the hypocrite who will come here and bash John Mahama. I'm not the type that will come here and say all the bad stuff about NDC when my own political party is sick. I don't do politics like that. I'm being honest with you. That is my style. My style is say enya enye. And I always give you facts so you can go and cross-check and know say the American that's how I do my work. So in the second segment of the show, for the next hour, I'll be talking about NDC. But for now, there is no need. How are you going? Okay, MP, how can we talk to Kennedy in private? Can you give me the best way to talk to Kennedy in private? Do you think Kennedy has not been spoken to in private? What has he done with all the meetings that the leadership has brought? Entry, are you aware that there is a letter that says, or there is a statement that says that nobody should campaign? Are you aware that Kennedy Japan is campaigning to the point say or campaigning will be away where you see and I know who here. You see, there is something I don't understand about some of you MPP people. When the Kennedy people are washing our dirty linens and things outside, it is okay. Or tot time they are my party in the party in penny for say now, hey, okay. But Obi be so Kennedy muka cry and I'm me and Yana. And the yen in Nipana, Mommy and Cambo. How can you come home with somebody on Pass or Cabo? Only Paris Obegu party who say, hey, the Obegu party in the Canabo, Mr. Onyan send him. Mr. Remo, why? Sad Mummy and Yai. Why? Mummy and Yai. But seriously, this man is like right now, it's just. I say everything. It has to be Kennedy. If it's not him, forget. Onyame hu no mobo no man insight. Onyame mbie nani no mbie na adwenem. Na ohun wo mo e wo no ho a. Emma ne nwene nko deep. Emma ne nwene nko akiri. Sikaye. Na so nyame bi wo sika ntumi nto. Adomo a nyame de adom ba omia no enye sika. Anka kola no ko saka primary di anko no anko sika bay. Eya adumbi. Eyi tumi bi. Eya adumbi. Eyi tumi bi. O Kristo ni o ya kwanche bompa ye se de bi me Kristo ni na so kremoni we na me pese odi manim. Eya adumbi. Wanti ase nyame bi gu animu ase. Said your master ti gugu o manimu ase ya. He said your master ti a umugugu o manimu ase ya. But this time it will not be easy for him. As for that one, yes, why I walk away, but on the side, we too, we are going to let them know. I say, when you have, okay, this is one and try. Omu did the dada for. Almost say we have all ganged against Kennedy. Me pacho, and I yet way. What to say, Brand Champon, campaign, Eddie Amabaumia, Debbie. What to say, Honorable Boache Jakon, campaign Amabaumia, Debbie. Me pacho, aspirant bay, and what to say, or campaign Amabaumia. And I yet say, but what to say about Baumia campaign? Let's be honest. And I yet way. What to say about Baumia Kojina baby or campaign and Debbie. Ne thank you talk crowd call you know. Near me, CC and near more person a day, a sister, a home common who could ye. Ya gang up against Ubinafitia. Mama, let me show them why. There's nothing that happened in the primaries. Grow up. Unia, grow up. There is nothing that showed in the primaries. Kennedy no. Onankasa Beka said the primaries were free and fair. And as I know, Canada or that die. Do you people even understand what ganged up means? Now we have say. A year aspirants need now kobo mu maneka ba umi anko. That was 9 against 1. But Chomo Kasata no more 10. Bombshell. Sata na uni Ghana. All the aspirants need now gang up as one team against Baumia. We have fear now. And as that time no more kai. Narcissists is who Kennedy and his supporters are. They are real narcissists. That's who they are. And I mean to make the deal, make us no service where did the amen. Obedin can be yabo po. Upon the boomer, he will bomb you, and I will bomb you. Make honestly think I got to the canny. Honestly, think I got to the canny. Anyways, Dashel, welcome. Share the page for me. Let us get on to today's. Let me focus on what I came here for. So, any other be cause of Ghana. No crane na me anim. Eyamede. Mo fanchemi o. Me na mo finance for mo fanchemi. But eyamede. Eyamede say baby sa koso. and Sam George the end last one I may not made the program now baby. But I want to talk about the nurses and Kwabena mental candle. Again, in the year 2024, there lived a boy or a man in Canada called Felix Apia. Why you trying send the bush your penny? I catch a Ghana phone in our say. Mamun Twaba Majon Mahama. Almost say there be in tea. And you got Twaba Majon Mahama. Your 2 year no at the studios of Coda Media. Coda Media. And I can't say. So I don't know yellow shirt. Onyankopon ma NDC wini so that he can prove to Ghanaians something they knew and didn't believe. Utie. Onyankopon ema NDC for wini said you did be go on anymore say. Na Ghana for ni na hu ni say. Say ye pe abanya e chichiro mind dia enye NDC. Enye NDC. Ebi be jina ase di matem. Ebi no be ka de omo person mo ka kire me. But na beto hope fe. And some of Felix Apia me kan Ghana ni na be mu mako. Me kai say oye the first appointees. Na me hu jina po. Me hu Sam George. Me hu omo one am say no, there is a problem. Sorry. This appointees ya John Mahama ayere ne ho a all for me sebe. Eya dia omo bebo number. Na enche ye best start here who the work output. Anche bia na jina start say or dan ho adi. Anche na jina start this or dan ho adi say he can't do the job. Okay? E-levy. Sika na wutua de ma MTN. Na omudu ko mukuro mukoyo ma akwan. Sika wutua ma Vodafone. Na omudu ko mukuro mukoyo akwan. To a tune of 90 billion cedis every year. 90 billion cedis every year. Abayin ni who control. Na abayin to ne telcos na kwakase. Samu 2% na mojino. Samu 2% na mojino. Mama yen chem ni yanya no 1-1. Na abayin ni nyebi. Abayin fight ya ni telcos ne kasai ma telcos ne te ase enu nti se wonya bronsan baifu a wote ha na wo ye no krafo a mo be kai a the amount na MTN for jew for transaction no ye di e-levy buy no e be chemu into half, and the reason is abayin na eje half na telcos no so age half. Sika nanka ordinarily ubetua de ama MTN dada. But abayin says kana ewutua na no ye chem me say na mo am pe no kore no mo nkwohwe before e-levy na we 100 Ghana transaction ewutua he. And then the same thing on my side there baby. Now let me talk about this nurses who are dealing with them. Now, let me come back to Jinapo. A nurse 4 year equobia NDC are buying ayom who say omumbuomo na omum formo enye hwe. Intimate na medwene say aban foforo ba ye MPP aban no ne a nurse fo edi ne yedie na nka a nurse fo ebeye den. Mama, let me just take you back. I will not even say nurses. I'll talk about the medical field. Under John Mahama season 1. Under John Mahama season 1. Nurses and midwives were not being paid. Bear in mind, I'm not talking about condition of service. I'm talking about their basic pay, not Emma. So, We all remember the countless demonstrations our nurse for the midwife for Kokoye under John Dramani Mahama. We all remember that. Okay? Ebio, a doctor for near the BOKA 11 months. Yet the health workers need BOKA 22 months. Ewo Ghana. Under John 1-1. John Mahama catch more people, you people. In 2012 said, "What your nurse ni na ba mo amobeko rural areas ni ade akwa akoye nursing ni nano ye beba muska na ya mamoden affordable housing." John Mahama bedi ade ewie ya. Wo obedi atro so ade ewie ho agrada e firi osoro nyame amesom no intense wutrim ba bia ugina ni sesi ya. From 2013, John Mahama president to 2017, he did not post nurses. They post nurses. Obini ne ba kwa nursing school atete ne ba wuremu edu baby SSSBO so no so koye adwuma edeboa no, he did not post nurse. So Hayford, yes, I am sure John Mahama did not pay the nurses, and I will give you countless evidence. First, there was freeze of employment in the public sector based on IMF conditionality 2015. They were not posted. Show me the nurse that said John Mahama posted them, and I will tell you they are liars. Obi said, I worked for 10 months under JM, first term in 2013, and I was paid 3 months' salary. It happened in Ghana. What bank now? Benton, I also with Jimmy. I was doing here, Jumano. Me say, at Mefo, you can come and tell me. Me say, me mama figures no. Teachers and nurses are away in school 2013. Young post-home. Do you know when we posted them? 2018. Nana Dudanko Akufo-Addo Nebe posted the first batch of 2013 nurses and teachers. The teachers was 2017. And the nurses was 2018. Oh yeah, my friends are in the nurses, so I know what I'm talking about. Now, mom pen correct. Politics in Tino, mom be margining yejuma. Politics in Tino, no credit da okra or NDC in Tino. Me say go and show me the clearance. Finance Minister said Tekpe from 2013 to 2017 or the clear nurses say Munkoya Juma. People fucking think we only come here to talk. Is that what you people think? Get to know me well. I'm somebody who doesn't go without my fact. I'm always with the fact. I learn. That is almost a book I'm reading. And we have all the data. Now let me show you the danger about it. 2013 to 17, and John Mahama imposed to nurses, no. Every budget to be our reading here be not or just supplementary budget because I see a young crop worker. Mahama parents no we a nurse near. This is how you got employment. Obi come maternity leave near the Wabeshaho. Obi yare near the Washaho. Obi near the intuition because of a buying no as signing now on the IMF eco sign a and yami question a motor. Muanka mo document, mo IMF document, neka. And your Felix appear neka we your IMF document say you put a freeze on employment. And guess what they did again? Salary. There was no wages increase. Eka their IMF someone yeno. Mamun to nurse if we to him. John Mahama sign a year 2015. Oh yeah, nursing trainee. President Kufuor no say Sabio Mwadwuma na boa na yebe hia munti o se ye ma mo allowance o yere ne hutu aye ye papa tamels o nyame fa ne currency na emu eden obomodin tu aye the only person who did not pay nurses and teachers training allowance was John Mahama. And guess who was the education minister? The vice president, Jane Nana Opoku Agyeman. Into more nurse for the man, you know that. So nurse for will fall for John Mahama. Monim the intia. And then maybe can't send me a chremoa. Nurse ni bia or Ghana. Se wo soma the kniji copy nyamena obedi no kre. Corona bae. Unim de Akufo-Addo ye. Esan se na yare ne ye yinti no mo amoye frontline workers, nurses for ni na no market ya kanokre di tra Nyankopon ni undi. Asemo amaking nurse ni a wo page so we NDC ni we MPP ni se we di tra wo Nyankopon ni undi no. Oto bi aketuem. Said the beya makoma beto mu yam no makosunti no Simon mo other incentives. Transportation near the idea, Yamma mo said the beya mo combat bedroom mo ye no ma ye ni ye. Ono na ye ma. Obi postu mo. Etua mo back e near demoni nara. Uti. Me pa cho answer. Edmefo. When you meet your NDC 2x4 brains, you can give them this explanation. Somebody listen to this quack explanation it did. Or say, John Mahama did not pay the allowances. However, he replaced it with a loan. I would like to stop there. Loan. Mepacho, is loan and allowance the same thing? Beji loan. First and foremost, there's qualification conditions to every loan. Ed Nefo. I know who he is. Minimum. Or the question? No. I like you. Kwesi, don't go nowhere. You are not telling no truth. I'm about to expose you here. So shut up and listen. Please. You said Mahama changed it to a loan. Now, the question I'm asking you is, it's loan and allowance. Is it the same thing? Since you are the brightest guy to come and expose us, tell us, is loan, a loan and a grant, or a loan and an allowance? Is it the same thing? Tell them, say, you see, that is what they tell them. Or say, he turned it into a loan. Loan, way. For me to get a loan, first, I must qualify for. 2, I will pay interest on that loan. When I get an allowance, I don't pay back and I don't pay an interest on it. And the reason why they didn't make it a loan and made it an allowance, and they say, I'm a student here. I feel the year starting nursing. Credit to ban or banks here in a Baman Bosian said Jifaco school. And I'm sad you're waiting for baby. I know more than dear so mobile secondary school near dear. One went to me and cock some of my minimum to me and your loan. One of my minimum qualified for loan. In this, I'll catch them and say, or done any loan and now let me tell you something. Since you want to come and joke around here, Uti, since you want to come and joke around here, they replaced with something they call food allowance. Food allowance. Me patrones ni by na 2013 to 2017. Na John Mahama ma usikebi said this amount se factor aduane. Me yi nursing loan na free o. Me yi nursing allowance na free o ntino. Madani ni into sebi edidie sika. Fama me. Yes, I'm waiting. Mo eh. You see how foolish this guy is. I fed it to you. Or say the loan is not by bank, it's by SNET. Unim, Killer, go and read your UL. Why? Don't come and destroy my program because you are not sensible. You are here with an agenda, and that is to write non-fa things here and real. First and foremost, any pan here na omo papa no was net here. Edmefo, how many people had people who saved their snake here? Omo do omo papa no snake. Ebe kwa kwa just loan. We on we be china so no ba be kasa on no ba be fact. Now let's go back to your earlier statement. We have already established loan and allowances are not the same. Utie, it is not the same. That is one. Two, or say, all nursing institutions was upgraded to tertiary level education. That is what even exposes him. Muni midientia, omen to me amfa sa away nurse for no amameka ono. Because they saw them say na omonye at that time no omonye like a tertiary institution now law no back to be getting student loans. So nurses were not allowed to get student loans. That's why they replaced it with what? With sa edidi and they say yeah bema muska mamu di edidi. One more data nurse for you yes say bema mu loan na mo di akono. Inti ye try mu no and one more back they say oh there be oh ye ntumu mfamo enka universities no. Intina me bisa say Edmefla wujina ha wudi tro. Nurse ni ko osi ono 2016. The way to 2017. John Mahama Emma an allowance. And I said John Mahama Emma an eating we service eating allowance no. Offer side receipt in the mre. We are not here to joke. We are not here to joke. ABO or say, let me put it here so people can read. So just like universities and polytechnics take a loan. Now let me tell you something. Loan no cry near Dema University for no. Say oh papa, oh mame, oh na nebi was netia, enemy in yamau. And I saw Beka Kope Kuku Bosia. Intinye ni penny na ni nyaye. And I can say NPP, the student loan trust fund by. All you need is your Ghana card and your Switch card. Unhia o papa koko asase. Unhia o maame agudie nentoma na wakoton. Now, the same John Mahama who didn't post them, who took away their allowances, is the same person who came in opposition to promise these nurses this. Muntieno.
I know all the problems you have with your allowances and everything.
What first thing did Mahama say? I know all the problem you have with your allowances. What did Mahama do about the allowances? He cancelled them. But he's telling you he knew the problem about all your allowances. And as for the papa. Now, I'm being a bit insensitive here. Mimenyanka, Mamon Kwejumana, like a nipa kakrenwu. Why? Oh, and our MPP phone to me in Gaza. Yea, you're allowed. Oh, yeah, they. Yes, we can be. Escobar, me say, nurse phone in next week in our mamonko, Mompen for the casa momra mamon kwejuma. Moma nipa kakrenwu. Pen our boom for me. We are a casa yet in a da. And tell you, be a brand here, Mr. Galam say, yes, you. Into a blocky 37 hospital. Oh, my young Jem Crown. You could be said, then a woman for a yard here and culture and why are the sa. As someone brand here, the catcher young Ghana for one say, Ghana for Quasiampa for baby, Kakrewu and I had a beam. It's in your men American work as a question, and no, ya who been a kind. Nana, oh, one nothing to know you were dead. And now, by ya will name me our making to know me who you were he, because who you were he, when you crank above me. Unya young cabbo me. And no tea and nice for our Ghana. Mon sorry, Mon sorry oh, man ko strike ya. Yam fama mo. Muntina ya bre. Anase fo muntina ya bro. Anase fo muntina ya bre. Mon ko strike. Mo mani penwu. Muntina ho because mon ye ni papa. Anase fo mon ye ni papa. Na mo fi se mi be jamo. Me be bom yam mo ye wikidi. Abanya oba ya wentua woka abanya oba ya wa ma baby papa nsino wotumi ma ne be dada wo say abanya wa ba watu aketua mama wa allowances no onu mmom e ya aban bone na dia wentua woka no e ya aban papa tumi ji allowance no alawana be so ya ntua be Ekufu ado kra de no nne ka o Ekufu ado paid all your salaries. Agreement ya money ne sign year 2024. Utuya mwansana o free so. Now, let me make this clear because there is a misconception going on. MBC for nam na okoka nurses for strike na so Uni de ya no moka. MPP for tia ya, MPP for tia ka na nke mesra obi ani obi aka. MPP ni nurse ni bi aka. Because I am try mo person o mo de cover. MPP ade a yene omo sign ye in October ye tia obo kakura ansa na ye koto aba free ho. Enti so bi be ka kira wo say MPP before ne jato ho a ye ntie nti no mo ko striker e ye tro. MPP for ne nurse for ti ni yi. MPP for to market to him. NDC function kura na one nurse mu kura no. Na say omo nkro for ne ka so omo demonstration. They never went out for demonstration under Nanado. Because no musikaba. Now fair the almost share a better condition of service. And no see it many almost inside mu bebre kama na anet for your mwekuma. So mahama ya papa then on the debut or bear my food in our strike. So we nyanseni. So mahama or ya by papa adena and kufa buy. How many times they take a nurse for a strike? A buy ya no matinasi. Ne yakeka BBSS yakeka. No man no then we move back. They are on strike because agreement here, the previous government signing here in 2024. No, the previous government paid the 10 needs to do ya. Account on Mahama said it is 2 billion. No boy, they don't have that money to pay. How did Nanado pay that money? Nanado now was say Ghana on your papa no. How did he pay that money? John Mahama can't pay it. So the next is okay. Agreement previous government na sign ya sebe binding no. So who are buying for ba na who made so there and ye cost strike. That is what this whole thing is about. Entimo bia and this ni bia ma medada. Tieniye. Say MP before Jacka bi to ho. And a yentia. I say wait. Of course, ma'am. Meba. I'll find something for you. Meba. Me say, tieniye. Obi said 2020. They were supposed to pay in January. We paid our own. The first batch of our own, we paid. MDC for no mobile ye woman tia the SS umutia na meba. I'll find a for you. Omun peso umutia. And a nurse for ne hunu. And a nurse for says idea ye cost strike. That is the case. And you'll be like Jack Ebidia to be a MPP and Jack Ebia fan to more. Let me we find it for you. I'll show you guys this. nurses. For those of you who think, say, yeah. Maybe I share the page and let it go. Okay. If I say me the actual back then, 2020, I don't want this new because new ones we know. The before now prepare the actual history of it. We are not going to do that. I can't do a catcher and say we own to me. Never agreement 2020. 2020. Encore. Oh, munja de amode mami na mo mami the actual Okay, let me see if I can. Edi who say akwa fresh intino. Mami only the fresh ones here they are talking about, no. But it was signed in 2020. In October, let me actually give you. Okay? In October of last year, we were able to give. Okay? October 17th, 2024. October 17th. Okay? 2024. Yaya BBR ready to pay these people. The better condition now, no more away service now they were looking for. No, we had already signed it with them. The condition of service implementation for over 145,000 nurses and midwives has been suspended indefinitely due to a court injunction. Afiti here. Afiti my main chairman, they are air course. And that's a form munties part we pa. A teacher for better away condition service. Some okay, yeah, the ma 15%. Now they were asking for 20%. Yeah, mom 15% and across board. Mokai. Kula ne ade 15% kula ebe popular parliament to any yira under nanado. Edu anase for ne de no so aye de be kono. Mate word na mo friend injunction no court injunction. Tell say ye ntumi mpene ma mo nyesa ade no. Afenes ni awutiti ha. I said that the person who went and put injunctions in court, the nurse for condition of service better one. We have to implement for them to get it. Nemrano was Oliver Baker. Oliver Wemevo. Oh yeah, Juma Mahama. Any NDC. And the crack I caught to where you say, Sika yes, I want one nurse for no sono, and also dodo. And to unpenny, am I yes, sir? I'll read a few. For those of you who are online and want to see. Mama, come down. I'll come back to you. Let's read a little bit. You read the yache. Yanko Instagram. Afemoshe. October 17th, 2024. Let's read. Obi said, for your information, the Nanado Dankwa administration was ready to implement the same conditions of service that the nurses are currently striking over until a court injunction sought by some section of the nurse led by their counsel, Oliver Baker Wemevo. And the MDs for nursing for Kakrane woman in the Wemevo and the injunction got to one so no more nurse for to say, Yam Pinemesica, I bind them up by a Juma for no more nurse for Mundidi. One Pinema GB. And I said, Nipana baby Jinaho. I catch you soon in way in now. Yanko back to Mahama. Because that is the video I want to really get to. Yanko.
And we're going to come and make things better for you. We're going to come and restore automatic posting.
Automatic posting. Mutie. Mahama said automatic posting. We are nurse in your school are you post to 2013 to 2017 when post to nurses. But Oba beka chere nurse ni say Oba na wa be Oba na wa sign the automatic post na bre nurse for ampa nurse for GD yekoto abetia o. Utie. Tieni pa. Or say Oba or the automatic posting beba. It's not a nurse for junior kwechiri kakra. Papa we me we school when post to me. Na na do ada Roma na menye posting. Eye den na kwa we san beka kire me say ono mahama ba bio a. Oba be post automatically. No nti Ghana nurse for GD. Mama ni penwu kakra. Mama nkwa adwuma. Next time no sa by papa ba. Na all show nurse ni yi a. Onfa politics enko say sa de no. Next time. You see, there is nothing wrong with forming a political party or joining a political party. But so can tell me say, me ya mahama nipa. Now so Ebra mahama only post to me. MPP more MP myself na post to me, but yet MPP a bad government. Because that is not my political party. And that reasoning, no. Me ya eyezu eyeza to me amami adwuma. Kukrudu na mami adwuma. Nanso eyezu eyeza eye papa chi kukrudu. Enso kukrudu na ama na me nsa koma no amididi. Onyankopon kra mfa wo bone nchew. Ntina musika nso no. Anese for no. Ntina now na esa moye ayi kakra na de town. Nese for the hook up. Ntina ya na sabe mu de hook up kakra tare ho esa enso. Na enso mo so ntimo be ko so de hook up atare ho sa. Me pen DC. Me ye costo ni NDC ma medwuma guye. MPP ba medwuma no akosto ma metuma bie branches. Still me say yezu ereza na ye papa chain dia wa ma me adwuma ekoso. Anya politics ejimi uti. Those things are not politics. And the automatic posting na mo enya bi. Instead, when you adwo mama ebeka kire mo. O say ye ka asa na adu amfa mo adwumam nanso ye baaye no. Ya fa nkrofo bebre adwumam. Enti no ye any time a anase space ni wa ye betumi dia fa nkrofo bio. Enti age say ye twen na next year ba ansa na etumi post nkrofo. Dwo mama so ba mo allowances ni na obe make sure say sebi obetu ya ma Rita, thank you. Na ni we free say allowances na all kanu sebi na na do baaye otua ni na. Nso yetumi daada mo. MPP for NNS for yetumi daada mo. And then ade a ya sign keke. Ya ma mo kwan na mo so mo nsanka mo de no. Ma wo de adwo mahama de ye mo. Yehu ka kire mo nurse for na mantie. Ye kan ni na kire mo nurse for na mantie. My final one, we know Chiname come well because it has to do with Sam George and the data issue. No, Mesremo, I want you guys to me patcho mo MTN, you know, MTN bundle no. So offer MTN app now. Kwesi kope baby date. O de mo access line mguase a party ni ni na no o da so ka say NDC na do 2 kwa 97 wadwene ni na asesa kwesi John Mahama na do 2 kwa 97 adwene wo tirimu ni na asesa edi na 77 o ya me mobo edi akwesi mefo oh Debbie. What does the NDC after the mobile amuyi na? Anyways, what the umi afade bo mitrimwate, no problem. Now let's get serious here. Wow, show me be me patcho call MTN app no so. Na yensua ade kakra bi. Yensua ade kakra bi. She Obi said this is an insult to was it your mama? Why na we catch me o? Baba shop wo. O say Akufo Addo nye hwema na wo dwo mama wo no na wo tumi ba buruchiri ana wo afi. O de ye na me kofa ye old chance ni me go a. Jai me na let me focus. All right. Mesra mo. O wa MTN app na bie na hwa ade. Se wo bie se wo to data na ye hye no bi e bi ya for 399 Ghana cedis for the bundle no. Okay. Edian na akofa we ni na ade aba. Di akofa we ni na aba ne say. Ye nuanom we wo Ghana a eto data say data no. Ye to enche na teko. Ye to data na sisi na MTN sabi. O ma hwim ni na akọ. Ye to sabi ye niska. Enti sami 20 Ghana data no at least me try no say e de me be ko be 2 weeks. Data 50 cedis the enemy to me talk. Me see me microphone bi o mo frɛ me Felix me patch ye tap up mama why tap up out there or the data or the bundle 5 Ghana bundle 5 Ghana there na dey only be enti kakra na wo to me ton Sam George yi wona wo se eslo wusu emobra wona wo se eslo wusu nyade wona wo se eslo wusu ama data bo akof soro Sam George fabra for my Obaye no utie Obaye no ena obeka kire ye say what the committee ye this our committee no ba betete den betete data so 14 member committee ye tuo ka for every sitting after a month Sam George Kroya Sam beka kire ye say Debbie now me as a minister no me need to me ye did data so which is true. MPP for kai na yesi enya no kre. Nti say na Sam George now can asem no say na wonu abedi minister. Na wonu say minister to me answer data sabe data price near yi dia and ye you MPP for ye deepen. Nti I'm happy. You see everything they bastardize MPP about is what they are facing today. I feel here's the catch. Sam George, I want say ye didn't attempt. We chat to them and Crawford of Funtino. One telcos now quite say. I feel you almost say 1 month data and say data price. No, so it is not true. It is not true. Where your MTN 4D and Amedici. Or say 25% increase in all data bundles currently offered by the network. Or the virginity. Now, when dia me about Endra. And we now me to play more ameba na me hu here through the away. I mean like browsing na me and I me hu here say people are actually thanking Sam George as if Sam George has done something for them. Now me say NDC. Oof, what a party like. Oma dwene na ya na da bonka beam. Now let me push it to you. Yanti data be aso. Okay? There Sam George can say 92 gigabytes no. Me pacho 92 gigabytes. Utie. Ghana me na me here live into no me 200 Ghana na ma me 7 point something gigabytes. 100 Ghana. And uti sa u person winya sa full ayi we na. Ubetua 399 Ghana cedis. Me say Sam George say mo amuti ni area mo chi no bono. O twen say mo adwene nya adwuma o. Sam George dwene say mo nyina ma dwene te say NDC for. Ye nhwa de animu. Na me bisa. Akosua manu. 5 CD data per one to me to 400 data per month na na say ubetumi ato. Who say 1 million kwachiri. Sam George say 92 gigabytes no and now they call 214 gigabytes. Entino so utia sa 400 Ghana cedis now. Obenya 214 gigabytes. Me bisa Ghana ni a otweme. Koko ure hey. Ewe che ura. A month. would credit your data boundary auto. I have found a Ghana na 50 cedi crowd to use. Monto 50 cedi credit. 90 Sam George the way brewa. Sam George or the sad dear damachi brewa. Data ban what is so. And you know the funny thing? One more we go see minister the next week come baby su. And the data no so matters no. Oto ya na eko until she so. Sam George says who person would data na last teacher and then 92 gigabytes the no ebema 215. Now so bet you 400 Ghana. Oh 400 Ghana. And then yeah was a Ghana for. And Endra oko Sam George page so a. Tale the shit minister of fair South Bongo ideas to the no wa continent Twitter on all that and crofo. What kind of nonsense are we doing? What you know way? How much is that? Go and ask Sam George. Sam George, you know, they are not about to try and tell us that there's a reduction in price. So admit for go and ask Sam George. Say 92 gigabytes. Now you're saying it's the same shit. Or say 92 no, and the idea go 240, but you must pay the price. I know you have for 92 no. How is that a reduction? How does that slow down the consumption? When instead you are rather, okay, you are rather supposed to work with the telco, say the rate is always rate. The rate at which or the pace at which are credit ne kono and only your person Sam George day and no more cancer no see my. Into me, I said, we need to mean 200 Ghana this way. Hello. There be or say, and you, and you. Yes, the data has been increased for the price you used to pay. So the question I'm asking you, is say, Mumu saying, and I want 400 Ghana, or the be enjoy is idea we are. Some George saw no the abbey. Or can I measure that devil deep into this? Because it is something I really it is a what's the name? I pay 100 cedis for 92 gigs, and now I'm getting twice the me patcho and 100. Right, Eddie, jai the African no. You seem not to understand what is going on. You are still paying 400 Ghana, 100 Ghana for that amount, you know. For that 214 gigabytes, you know. Now you see you have 400 Ghana because now you're 92. Now you have 400 Ghana, 399 Ghana cedis per month. That is what you are paying. In the end, of service, how much is your amount? Charlie forgets one. Why? Or the enforcer I should ignore you, so let me ignore you. let me ignore you so I can let people come inside. Because what I mentioned that and I say, now me decide with who you now me the atremo. Now one can say bisa ho say, e dey na ya teswa ma we no nti. O boss am George Abaso. Waba be dadam. Waba be dadam. Oh, and it appear say oh that it which means and kicking in quiet. So you guys are still 92 now. Me pacho obi to be na on can me why. Which means say wedding kaya home flyer oji hu din e social media no. And teachers are there no krenyan kicking in. So now you are paying 400 cedis for the same 92 and you are clapping. Within their devil and pa. Hey for that devil. I bear devil because a devil na we squad for na no unyane meko bi twi akwele na mokatu mu mayan no ntina devil oba begina ha begimi. Minister who lied to you. He's using lies to cover his lies and you are here defending him. Anyways, Sister Rita, I know you have been on for long. Let me end here and bring you in after DK Fire will come in. If you could let me hear your submission. Or see July 1st. But what is the this? There's idea that Ghana for I don't know. Madam Rita, you can unmute yourself if you are not busy so that we can hear you. Let me put in the Bluetooth so that people can also hear you.
Bluetooth mode.
Yeah.
Adam, you brought a lot of clarity and everything. And me, what I just want to say is that sometimes it is so pathetic that we find people talking like this, and instead of us to learn, we just still have that population that have made a lifetime decision that they are going to, in fact, satisfy their political egos rather than joining hands and let us confront issues. The fact is that, like you rightly stated, no one is saying that don't join a party, don't be an NDC member. But getting used like this, getting used this cheap, and you constantly settle for them anytime they come to you, it just goes to rather expose how unserious you are as a citizen.
Mm-hmm.
And that is how these NDC people have detected in our population. It is not just out of a dining hall snack that makes John Dramani Mahama say, Ghanaians, we have short memories. And clearly you go to the media and then you see comments of people ranging from cost of living to whatever it is they are criticizing.
Mm-hmm.
And you are questioning yourself, why are you using just a 1-year period that the whole world was aware that there is global economic crisis, global shocks, to judge a government that came and served you for 8 good years?
Mm-hmm.
How is a government 8 years of serving you got reduced and judged to be this bad just by just 1 year? You quote fuel prices and then you are mentioning 2022. Now maybe so. Not 2017, EBC 2020. Not all the president.
Mm-hmm.
No time at inflation ending 7.2. Now Nana NAA president.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Now idea about our boss make me a health professional. I will always say everywhere, say may you one of the testimony of what Nana do Dankwa Akufo-Addo government. May Sanso you're one of the victims of what John Dramani Mahama government. Now yo then it appear yes sir. Next is one me say and yes ye bodia. Yes sir ye pay omo and say it. Gratitude in life made my shako who say, who ye nipa ten, no biafi, who see when ni and so a dear that. Prostitute to cry, there was future a channel. The bia say ya now benenam misplaced priority. You will embrace your enemies and what? Chase away the 10 people that nyankopon edia power brabo mu say omombra be yeden ebesiesie wa brabo. That is the exact character that health professional, Mamenka say health professional, because as at now, allied health professionals me pass. Na baby pass. Anka eya Mahama cartel we ya. Anka that time na no be posting pa no. Yet within some months. Anka ube kaje on for one kasa. Yeah, na ye baby badge no mo de ye be ka hotelic appear. Na ye senior so mo o mo tina fie for 4 years, 5 years. Na ye o mo ya. O mo sorry tia ye say agency na ye we just finished school within a year. ba be ka ho na ya akoye ejuma na ye nyina akɔhye abrabɔ na asie adenya omo de ye ka ho a ye mbu omo. That is how wicked health professionals we are. Nanato entie asem we nyina no say oh why not. So omo we say they have passed. Let's post all of them. 2019 batch. And omo de ye ka ho. Maybe a 2018 batch. And a year service 1 year into 2019. Na ye we service na ye ready. Ye can batch na budget 5 budgets and now to a posting. Doctors can hold, nurses can hold, allied health professionals can hold, private nurses. More of you who say more private school adentia, money qualification, no more certificate, and so say more government nursing. More the tray more private school. Nana to the no more never can hold.
Wow, hold on. Rita, hold on. Are you telling me, say, one kasana oka 2019? And I told you, say 2013, they didn't post a copy and buy. So you are confirming, say, Mokra na monye government school for na monye private school, mo private school no kra na nado demo kan ho post mo. Can you you are making that emphatic statement on Felix Apia political zone, say.
Yeah.
Nana do buy no and I'm call private nursing school or the money now become government scheme no family na ejuma.
But not private nursing or the movie
you
across board.
You
Doctors, dental nursing, all in fact, let me just say health professional sector.
You
where na NDC for nam catch amount for say omo enye sika atua yaka na say na omo ni say omo no omo atumi kra entua nipa salary and but secondly na omo ni say omo di very disastrous IMF conditions up to her. The debt was about to triple and balloon to a certain number. Mahama and Crawford, they were sure saying, the NPP will not have the men to be able to service that debt, to get revenue and pay the numbers that they were posting to go and work. I told the people, me say, because Nami the mania who said, amount for a year, Juma for 3 years, and I'll move it here almost 3 months.
Oh,
my sister, any bestie, as so fast at the movie. Year, Juma for 2 years, and I'll move it almost 3 months pay. Me the many who almost demonstration, almost power, almost free street. So almost just begging for monies that they worked so hard for. Fast forward to Muposi 6 months probation. Now, yes, your clearance, your BBR. Your areas in now buy it. There is no single person. Make them here, Juma or TTH.
Okay.
Yeah, your salary, a buy it. No, Bia, a yo, Bia one. Fast forward, Felix, but me free Ghana 2024.
Okay.
December now. When they employed us, I get question to you, man. Salary, that make me pay slip for 1,996.
Wow.
Me a health information officer. So be a health information officer. No, comment section. All no be proving me wrong. Fast forward, say you be more promotion and no way you do 3 years. Now going to your 4th year, no way for promotion. And son be at the council. COVID-19 benefiting for the first time, your salary is 15 from 1,996. Me back the free Ghana. Now me take home after tax. Now you 3,445 points.
And I down no. And I down no. At the Murphy, at the Murphy, and I down no.
FSC, your NDC Abrabo. Not on only pay slip. For 40 years, why you do my fitted house and come and compare with my pay slip. That was the impact. Nanado, and your health professional. professional.
Yo.
Any teacher for.
Yo.
Now you USP. Time or buy inflation and 17 point something percent.
0.5.
Omoji a dear way they reduce it to 9 point something.
Yeah.
Sending to what 7 point something. A dear way now 7 point something until 2022.
Yep.
Not country in this world, especially what experiencing what post-COVID crisis.
Yeah.
There's no inflation. Over UK have there's no more inflation during COVID. And nothing I want to say a net king child. But so the company no why your business. Omuku so every omuku. A drew your sword. A bambia or the weekend. What I will never give you allowance. What being and what or no upon death goat syndrome. Oh yeah, gain or mount. Suddenly, on the Messiah. Make it make sense. How do you reach this consensus with a previous government? What granted will a bit? No, or what cancel every other thing out. A buying way airport at the buy. Nipaya for the chick asking the catcher and me ba. A dear man ye. A dear mother to armor ye frimuno. Never the armor. No way, dear Uncle Traba. Saying ye Jimmy. Oh, and a saying you say, such short memory now, Mahama, detective away your population. Ekaya, your health professional, and the yes, set of population now. Argentina, same way, ever Smith.
Okay.
Am I do so for 8 years? As sustainable, as feedable. I'm a what not yet for 1 year. Now 1 year she COVID into no chiawoka. Now won't your electricity bill, won't your utility bill. Now fast forward. After the pandemic, I buy yes, I say, just a yes, then you have 1 AM in Shishayam, but then whatever you are looking for, no, we can guarantee it. What's the time? Why you bunny? Or you're the most wicked, or you're the most sensitive, the most insensitive person. Oh, funny papa, my ass chair. Not the devil's incarnate. And I'm a short memory. On Kai 2017, on Kai 2018, on Kai 2019. Who's in Yafu, no cola, won't to me and Katawano. No, quay, do my crown now, cola. Then you're there. Ade, yeah, Praco. Someone you're Praco name is a woman with Jan Crown. What of you? I deal with me calm the emotions because the kind of wickedness I mean whoever health professional sector no. I deal with AC me me there. And they are me can and yes say but as Juma almost seen enough I'm a to me sorry. After camera seen so now I can't open and must have a penny way I want so I want to try and now compared to so-called handsome and young president, you know, and no moment yet. Nyankopon crab broken Mahama wisdom. So what wisdom yeah was you walk to that. You want unbroken. Now one and tremor. So another ain't vindicated that. Oh, I may way and queen.
Yes, that's it. China or the Belmono, and the feel crowd. Oh, I have to treat no more, Mamma. What it? I have to treat more, Mammy. Impeno. DK fire, who knew by M. Fredo, me uncle on you to ah, DK or okay. Ober last bomb. Why? I can't be 15 minutes into Ober last bomb. Why? Fredo, maybe I try to unmute yourself and let us listen to you. Fredo. And I say Frida Swa. Fredo. I'm say Sister Frida, are you ready? Mami Tina. Oh, unmute yourself.
Yo.
Mami, pacho me into you.
Yo. Yeah.
Yeah, so pa.
Oh, good be there, then I could be Anna.
Maybe do and run, you know.
Okay. And I said, not a spono. say a post omo by network. Ya sanso ye tia muka omo ka tia nyina bebam boom. Say ye post omo say na omo ka tia we ba. Enti ye nya omo asam kra e fo omo nche omo.
Yeah.
Omo pa me na na bi ko no owu a enye fi me kwa kosi no. Obi so de bewu.
Na te say that we are better no.
Me de ewu anu kwa kosi no. O so de ewu anu kwa kosi no.
No.
Na senka so omo pensioners mra me ya adwuma.
Ani o.
Anantima onfa ka na onko kurobi so na onko the sa nurse for no for mama no me ya adwuma. Because na the nurse dey bubu my man be free so. America for no ba obenya omo be ma obebri. Ani to sa bi mfanko. Na omo di omo ko ya adwuma na chese na be ya adwuma ma na mo ntwia me ka na afọ edi sa. Ka na mo pe ho. Ai. Ghana for ya ka kire omo. Na papa wa nipa no a oba ye alawa obetwam. Alawa na ye twia mamo no obetwam. Na se nana agufu ado aba betwia alawa mamo. Asa no mu bi ye suku na wa post mu. We bia mama na anya lefe. Na ampi before mo yibo nya ye pitisa no bo nya sa. Na na de mo su afre wan. Mo su afre wan. Kasa me hu se omo for omo nkosra ka omo for omo nyai.
No.
Mahama on twia be kan na twia be ka kire.
Simple.
Ni omo pe bi omo nye.
Omo
so ma alawa no so obetwam.
Yes.
Alawa no ye jai. Ya je na so ya ntwa ba ne mamo. Ofi se ni pa ye nkrama o. Okay. Eye kaka dro ya de twi omo nka omo to nye.
No.
Omo nka omo to nye ni ase ya ka kire omo.
No.
Efe eye pa nye omo sa.
Oh, me dey am do. Am the pa. Yeah. Me that's me. To be honest, me no am dead there because mo nurse for. And nurse for the way you help people.
Na me ba wo ho na omo to aba wie ya na me onya Canada or Canada nti.
Oh nice.
No ka ho me fa ho kra.
Because kwabra minta kando. Oh minta kando. Just say enra kra there. They are meti ya create time in sunu. Wo sebe and me ade we meka si e ka ade anim kwa da kwabra minta ka no kwa de anka ma benchen no oh baby I'm not lying he a ban me as me call nursing da o but lady be oh there be okay we kwa de okay we nye but me to me boa omo ye nursing e mo pass omo nursing enyo mo certificate. I'm coming to me trunk of 4 thesis mom. God is my witness. This are the anonym. Some of them I can't show it to you. We here. Me young for work, mom. Health professor. I mean, call health a other. But me young mom pass it. Almost pass it. It's a kind of one they made to me no. Nurse me a 1 year Juma 24, 25 years. I bring me. I fed your country na home no. Yes, one time bro.
On time every month be I make say year every month be and never change. Who was necessary every month be I say
it's like
every you be I saw your exams work I use for
maintain the NDC for no etogu ye 3 months ya said omo finally
ya wa kwatena fi sabre ni ye fi bibia no omo mpa ne ku omo
because net ni a wono ahwe ne ba sebi ebinum kura wo mam enan enum ni ade na wo kwabena minta kando wo tietia we onipa phone to say wo sa no 8 minutes sebi a nurse fo a wo mo na ekoba na sebi ni penya nkwa kasa rough na nurse fo no sebi yemfa ye won tie say ya ka bibia wo wi ase kire nurse fo wo mo se da bi da ye ntie obi tumi fa ba o miesika o se allowance na bo ba me de fa ka akoto aba ma ndis ene de o mo assign na da ho a aban bi adi so o mo implement ma mo na musu munya mu de ndi no yese ye nye na matinei de o kan ye kure share mabufuo ne say Omube here around 2 billion for that. Now 2 billion, they don't have that money for the nurses. Are you stupid? Who quite see it? Say, no, out of first class take it. First class take it, yeah. Who can me that can no? Oh, quite first class take it. Ni allowances, ya would ya. Now what catch the nurse ni na one on a bre nurse ni na one no running a coupon. Na pania one. Jesus Christ. And that's a phone castle. Sometimes moja. Na so we jina mu na wo hwe o pepa moja obi beba e se egu na no na pro no blow fuse and so we are adwuma
na adwuma try
na fenya dia da form problem nta kan do nya power ntie na o ka kire wo Ghana ni na se dey munja mu se hunu na momra ye sa dia ye kofa onana na wawie se be ne nursing job wo ti ne fie no ye kofa ono aba ba me dia me say onyankopon onaye
na me pom pa ye senka bo benya ada ayi country for nipa no mo aba
baby anya adwuma we no mu na betena ho wo nko because they say no NDC for na me hu say Ghana for no say ebi wu anya hwe na de am de ne say de ntia me say enkofo hu ni say wo mu ebe hu ni NDC for e pa to so ate ase because there be mommy answer twana me tell de ntia say okay wo say Ghana baby a ohia buburo wa ye niska de hospital ne ade no e ho na NDC fu ewini aha intino wo mo yare na de sa wo mo so na yare because wo no mo ti fin mu wo mo na tin tuntum ni ade those places no wo mo minya malaria ne ade na NDC fu ne nya no more e fin na eku yen cholera ne ade nti wo mo ne nya no more ntimi no wo mo ebewu no ya me de because e be ma NDC population no so ate akwasiampafo ni bebre gumu eso wo mu wu yes
na ye se mache program ma po no
so se plani an komo kire ye betwa ayi aguom so achampo aguom so ye betwa achampo aguom so ye be preserve na tete style wo mu wu electricity no ntini ye betwa mesi ye betwa bread aguom so no wo kina bi wo koton se mahama enum bo poster so a wan fa nkwase ansa na nkusi so ama no nkwase
papa
mommy omuwi ni yara me beka on my platform so sada no onyame nko a ko bi de ka bi crash me Ghana asem na me se me menka escoba wa hanka he will tell you like the same thing me ka tira mu say we ni awa we ni nyame pese odi gu NDC fu animu as na mo ntwa de ebesie ene energy a ohun so communication a ohun so next for so say just attend so a ohun so na more beba real Max B me pa cho fa de brantem na let's do it now. And wa alaikum salam niya.
Yeah. Paul, Benjamin Shaw ne ma power Felix. Now, Felix contact me now. So there's so my way to iron out. Yeah, mommy come him. Felix now me Shaw no what you for. Now, your friend say. So if you have a health minister who's I work experience in his whole life is a Danny or professor. What do you get in return? Oh, now, young some of us, I know start here. Not baby, I can say, I find it saying 2024, I buy a year for 3. The MPP, Elusua. Ababia no obeba obeya adwuma bio na chesa kwai to say the ababa dey say ya dey na use politics about development enti say adwuma MPP abeya na se Ghana for koto abatia na ababia ba on ha no ho meya because oni za anya we oya o mama na kura to fees no kura 4 years wangwa 8 years obeko no ha no Edu kaya na dabia na me ba program so me that was the only way mama ebetimi awin election here say nyankopon pese o twe Ghana for us because we are ungrateful.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Me pa cho me kai pa.
Yeah. Because your president there's a saying that udi nyankopon kana so wantua utua mabron.
No correct.
Na Ghanaians were behaving like the Israelites. What you say? That's why I go for you because of ingratitude and ungratefulness, you know. na a free Muslim okay na your shortcut wanga on fetch wanga the next bedroom. But because of our chronic ungratefulness and ingratitude, you know, they were on the wilderness for 40 years. Even that's Ghana. Wow. Now you want to say I'm going to say from 2017 now backlog and I war from 2012 to 2011 because of IMF conditionality. Now you're posting no 3 months in and piano. I don't think fellas I let your cousin here.
Yeah.
Mr. Chanapatino.
Yo.
Napaya Junior, why?
Mate, man, is
now you know the submission now. Fatu to you are all the your friends social media networks.
Mate.
Why?
Mate, man.
Now fatu to short stories. Now I'm up for more. Now no wonder say Ghana is ranked number 8 on the low IQ list in the world.
Yeah.
Oh, I bet what they say. Those who did that, you know, survey or whatever, has been justified. This year budget, you know. Who is that? There's a prison on employment.
Of course. So I'm gonna say they have to give them 1 year. They have to give them 1 year in order for them to keep space.
And I am
there be almost say there be almost say in opposition no almost say Nanado fan for adwuma but almost bad government someone will say Nanado has overemployed in this say no more backlog of workers are this more chance be say 1 year now to me you be free no more the machine. So that is how that unit came about.
So
and yeah
that be offer maintain maybe as you. Now, I don't know why people are your friends say surprised. Who can say the same? I can't do here in a COVID the buy. Okay, I buy any FPP. Yankopa students or what I know.
Yeah, only a black one at this idea and buy.
Because I make a now, if you have a country, somebody like a black one, the face chief diplomat, and it's just that you catch the Ghana for some corporate. Just a woman, you can only nipa, over short nipa, woman can be your friends and grano. Only they don't have the men. Catch the Ghana for as a network.
Zenato Rollins, you're not we said to come in that candle. Charlie, my next one into me cabin. Yay.
Short of what?
Oh,
my baby, mediocrity. It's a homer.
Now, let's go.
Yes.
Last one.
And maybe 2012 was 2013. I focus strike. See our doctors. I mama catch us or fire friend saying Cuban doctors.
It's the same thing they are telling them today. It's the same thing they are telling them.
Mama, where you empty. You can't be empty. Just don't you know what? What did I make? What's your making everything?
Empty.
That is the mama point. That is why I buy it. Committees on Matiano and brought you me. You got you be a Jimmy. You have a boom idea. Then you can grab it or mine. Has no idea about the policy or ideas on his own. You know, when the book was so, my first good is I won't.
For himself.
No, we want to take a decision on one Casano.
Why then he take a decision for the country?
Over 32 or 33 or 35 million people.
Yep.
Mr. Fellas, look at the friends I considering by 2 billion almost say, and you tell your friends saying, that's it. So, and that's problem now. Or your friends are catch your mother better. I'm a yabush your phone at 2 channel. Momodiana pet, some the condition of service. Right, Ochina, another.
Ochina be Sam George Weduma.
Just a function of what you for name or no some major just go no way. All of brother no. The condition of service, the pay crowd your president. A president here. The allowance, I mean, the president,
Ochina delve into all of that.
The garden boys crown on pay. As to say, some men your Marcos like it.
Sir.
And then your mother was got. Among 78 million a year, they are got to a fellas. I got a version.
Of Usuka.
This a tip on Coso Media name. Sir, a person, a rented press house.
That's moving cabin. Moving cabin. That's moving cabin.
Budget for your first government machinery. That's 26 million. About resident to 2.7 billion.
Aye.
And then
aye. That's it. That's damn some Kevin at time near Kawai. Boma Muyana and Kaka no be uncle. Me uncle. Yes, I order 30 seconds. Okay, quick. Let me chance and I'm some chance. Why? Ma, we DK fire me. Not he is the one who's supposed to speak first. And I'm 30 seconds. Coco. You bonny uncle.
Because I make kindness for you now. Shema Bufu, as my maker, me say, Yebo, woman in a cocoa, it won't say, or such a one again. Well, it's a beer cake, you. There's a mine is the wind.
Oh,
in the DK, Paya Madanu Breku, a day, Missy. And then Ajimun say. Menana to me fuka bakosim bise wasimi hu yanko. Ewi ye ni wakwasia aje medin kwasia semu. Ebu medin kwasia sem gana mai ama meni apo nesipo. Mese majibu priku. Enka meni wamu usikura pa. Enka metini suwa mami me. Omaya jimi fuwo. Omaya kunduchi. Omaya mwakuma seye. Odi education pa. Eno di akwaji dokui. Obiku mese. Ayo do bintu aso.
Let me try. Now, DK. Inti o brother my and submission no. Submission you want the video. Only me na Tommy and me produce why. Only me na me produce. You. Mate, Yamisom. Indigele yobo yampa. This guy, tell me uncle. This guy, I do so. Kasane uncle. Sorry, me uncle.
Okay, all right. Money is not far away.
That's it.
So, necessary for no. Can't say. Young customers, a medium check and from home. Conditions of service.
You.
That wants them no more. Some medium fee. That's why no Kojuma a day biano. The pedium. It meets ya necessary to eka.
You.
Pedim at medium few 240 million. Now, who dark candle, the captain catch Ghana for who catch they say. Necessary for no mono or my how or more extra by say, money show me you. Would do more tension, Akofa. Nurse for Mama Yejuma, Mama coffee with you. I don't think how you need to wow.
The patcher, and Yamia, Mam and Pacho, and Yamia, why?
No more how no.
Yamia, I mean, you free with that.
Nurse, and no more for a move on the continent. Mamma form don't come my embrace. Almost me a catcher, a crack, a bind the mob, almost also at the cost that I was some who are and then Omuni a cock of frogs. Some of my head. Nakasem minta kando kani ni maami bi ana ne soa bi ana wasoma ban efinhye bebre no akwa homigye mu a ankobeta afre ne se on sign and fun the puma and nanti embrejuma. Now membremuno because ono die sabio oyare on kwa hospital or Ghana ha. Ya mana kwenya so oyare on fa plane on kwa bruchire na Ghana for me no mienu isika kakra abane etete no yesanfa mo on na busua ho ka. Na obi a onnim help hunim die oni help hunim die o ono ne atam institution kakraka we e dia hye ne nsa obeye dan manage me be yi obeye dan amanage ama ebeye yi ene hwe o yare na se o bowura hospital e dia na o kwa na wa sere se yenya o death certificate e ma because owu na wuku abanya omunwe Ghana fo abanya omodi atro le petu omu ana Ghana fo akofo obetre kunya so ana ne omodi awidisem eni amim ebu oman Paris men ka woni kese me ba Kennedy akompre kwa Japan so
Boniface na obisim kebe
na Kennedy die papa no edumbre wo se MPP fo penifo ye ka bi kire because oni party ni hodo what's then Dr. Bomie Lucy over 2 million vote. It is on same pata say the man akwanya biu. Obi ono ye call contest na wanya 42%. Ono on same pata say man akwanya biu. Who are Ghana ni padodo millions of people about 30 million. We gina Ghana ni mu nyina ku hu fi. Asa wo ho ni asa wo ho. Ma otubo ko ama wotwa da hon wo de ofata say ya mu akwanya akwa be na wo Ghana ha wonim kra Japan ne ye peni be eni nim kra Japan suban che emre bi tie bi interview bi eni ebusa ne say e den na ma obey businessman successful businessman na manfo bi ka say enu bone hu sensem bi e mu bi ono nkasa no mutu gi tu mu say obeka no kore and no ko be kan say wo say ansa na wo betimi aya successful businessman 80% of businessman are successful no omo di enubone e kan mu nyuma di ho kana Japan kasa no asem o kan no ne nipa we ana wo ba say yo for tumi en hye ne nsa na o me di Ghana ni e me yede wo krampo wo gu fi amo mamu ni nyina ni musuban tanta usuban fi na Ghana for muntie me say ye mistake MPP for ye mistake ye de akwanya ko hye kan de Japan sa say kim na Ghana for so ye mistake e ko to abama no nu mienu ye sika ani ye de be hye ne ma bebrebe ne ma be 52 no Ghana sika ani ye de be hye wo me nyi so wo sika ntino ya fa Ghana sika ta hye wo de Ghana sika na e ta ba be hye wo wo ma me unyina no mienu pe awo mama mi ntimi hwo onwi ho say e wo say Ghana e bibi di mo na mu obi wa wo two agu Ghana ono ana wo ko to ba ma wo presa wo mra won sa me bo Ghana ka biu woni mu ka ye bo e wo amampani fo woni mu ka ye bo ye leaders ho ti e da ye ma fa so sa pa ne so
all right
oni hwe de mo MPP and oni hwe de ma Ghana e ya tro atro na ko ma ye Kristo for man o man ya e democratic nation e de na ase se ne military who come and e dey see e to obi na ni so den obi na ni so ehye amamu aye ni so hye amamu aye gidigidi amamu ye odwo amamu aye no kwaredie amamu ye nimdie
sa
ene ba omia e be gina le se ne ye to ba omia be wini because enema enso di si for kan ye ene enema omo gina di e wo opposition na wo hwe o de so to ne omo de na di a bibia e zoneti ba omia atro mu twato ne so tam hu mo keka ye me ka ene me tie odi obi na sami jamfi tamwa 2022 na fuel price ay just 6 to 7 cedis o run na 7 cedis a liter of fuel is 7 cedis o de men run no na do it just 20 pesos at all just 20% lead at all. A dear summoner, some of the Fianca, say a with this a chronobo. Ah, and now the me and PP, a best say Ghana mine. And then, four at the 12 cities, a liter at the 12 cities. What there was the amount, not for one city at all. Now, said you, Ghana for Bonnie Ben on my head. Ghana when you view, Ghana for a trop.
That's it.
Ah, a G to me. If you're not Bomiano, the fire corner, the Bomia have Bendy and Prem no Cassia. Or be winning hands down.
That's it.
What do a minor? I couldn't.
All right. Sergio, Daddy, Pacho also fired there, bra. Hey, I'm no quite. Dajo.
Mabia, I see what cause
me Pacho Wanya say Untimin Casano.
Pacho minim Casapa, Emana.
Okay. Pacho, Daco. Daddy.
Now that me show for Mamma and Kotore. Oh, so lovely.
Thank you, Daddy.
Right. I said that I make a baby part about me at home. Also, one Casai for a month for Mochiro. I dear bar point who say NDC, or more play taxes be like you who. I said. Niema chrono sem we semunisika semu ye sizi we ya ye we no they say ya dwen free ni nyina ho
yeah
Razi ubetimi every week ya ye twetwa mu nyina repeat
yeah bring it back yeah
na I me buse o enti akando ene Rollins bano one enko hold that position
that's how same we do be him say we as an auto in all standards.
A baby, of course, for NDC. Mama will go party number 8. Would the Muye Namon show? No presume or more yadi. Or more yadi. But my election, I you cocoa. Message said the Woka, you do could answer for MPP, presidential candidate at the win.
Oh, yeah.
Now, as I say, it be cool and you Bible say, when you want, I would be home or for it. Until the only miss won't be told one. Na literacy na organ na too high. Yes, I'm George. Only any woo. Boy, only any woo. Because if for many papa friends, I may add one. I don't me W say so Pecasa. Me Baswa, but I'm someone family.
Oh, sorry. And
one day we near Buto no no see it.
And then next time. Me patcho you, me that's it. Mini a last one. When you say one catch it. Last one. Oh, 3 minutes, uncle. Last one in you. Okay, Nanadra Pepe. Hello, Nanadra Fimi uncle. 3 minutes, me uncle.
Well, line about Buffalo, so line is faint.
I know it's because of going over and you have to talk. I can hear you, so talk.
Okay, me chair between going in I will line. And you will work as a what did you man of why are there?
That's
then you are return so Wakasa.
You
return so why are there? Wakasa. Now, Miss Media can make any man say, yeah, Papa can. Why ye be I see why you be a Chinese, and so why you be a to us. Why ye? 50% of our loss in the United in a while also. For no some one cassa which not one thing a kind yet. Oh, why one no some which not one thing a kind and that's that somewhere which not one thing kind. Now it's better to say will be ain't one no more someone thank to about a mark or party nana. What the party name we say? What the party name we say? Because there was leadership crisis. Me say me chia deal to NPP with that year, but Makuma supported party with my heart and my whole everything. But me chia deal to my party leader. So me chia deal to my party leader and me deal what party ni book ma. Brother, I mean say kameka ko pelo ye bi ne yakotebu NPP from penny for. E kameka ko follow ya ne yakotebu NPP from penny for because mamu I can't say constitution mudi good party no party bia even a sorry mu anase nipa mienu kura ehia kura ye say your constitution I did book one. And Yama Kennedy Asian na a book a corner so. Why a dig Sapatra what there is so many Makaman was na more Shapapena. Papa yi said party Yakumen Yakumen even though Missika party mood that year. But what time someone air cost for party even President Mount Wu ye crown. Nana Kufa no ye campaign. Papa ni jai campaign. Na kasanka no ye opponents are any na ye. And one day go on faho. Then yes say ya to who quay ye. A home na upako ye campaign. Akako ye akoke can somewhere to say ye. We ya ne business chase. Na so one kasa. Who of no and now yen I will be mu na say ka wo fa na di da adwuma we say we busia no ma e ka mo be connect onye ma busia panyin na na say onye yi ye shege one shege onye ma no oye no wa gimiti ka na say contract no wa gimiti ka contract no ko gi ye no e ya bone so a on twa so wa gimiti ka we bibi ye no my asumunyu ye you the yenya 41 na yemfa ntena ye baby ni yenya ya sumudie na say the warrior party no wo go party na prenya na wo say party ni na aden na yesa we yesa party a wo nyamfa so wo nyasa wunya aden free party no wo nyamfa so wo wonu mo asam say enkwasiafo nkwa na ye party ni wo ma na wo enkwasiafo na adu o mo so ana sebe enkwasiafo nkwa na go party na kwa wunima de konti a wo join me enkwasiafo party aden ti na wo man enkwasiafo na aka no so o ma su enyo wo na me kan nurses yen 2012 me nye nurse de na me teacher wo Ghana na me teacher yen nyina ye pa sa de we say yen nyina ye adwuma for 2 years ye tua ye 3 months na sen ye na no anka ho she mahama o join fluid disanya ma we say nyina tie Otitanye ma we nyina die no no a waka kye ye say ya dwen mu oha ya ye wo short memory na ne die ni mu a wo di TV ya na na sa ye for bi aso aba ma ne pa enka mahama pa ne ye mu ni di wo Ghana politics mu da e na mu di mi ka na mu ye kwenkwen na mu ye kwenkwen egwom enipa na ewu o de nya me atua mo ka ingratitude nya me atua mo ka pa enipa na ewu no so de I can't say, boy, me a funny was saying what you have one door for my name. What you have only baby, a woman say, ya, me say, and maybe me no yapana, yes, a severe prayer clansia. Now, you can't say, and not can a to say, me, it's Mr. Fia, no, me rock or pass it. That situation I'm a cool when the second million come to say, me come a wood at that. Because me go to hospital near say rush me di me call theater ko ya palana oh enti senke ye nemme mu na cadet war strike ya brother can send come to come wu enti the one me dream ho say this to me no say atu obi san so a say ni pa ko no so be de obi but ye nya no kwafo ye ka ye nyaje obia na for no we got next year from 2012 ni pa ko do fa wo kwa we ntia wo ka when you from next year one fa we dwuma mu obi fa we dwuma mu etwa wala wan sa wo de ma wu nyina mu e braso e sa wo so hye na ni mo nyama mu di e say yanto yakoje yanto abam nyame ntia ye nyina ye ka nyame wo gusu tia na onyantia ni ye wo gusu obentia ye nyina ye ka Ghana for the media house is almost sorry, yes, and then what's your summer? Captain Smart, I didn't need to be a yes, when I go find this, maybe best now on the motor say, you see, you could dinner and sana, Yamani, Kaja Papa, and I didn't talk so that all bonnet is up or Bata, the Benufua, or Pesa the Banabesi, and all bonnet cheese. And let every something was your summer or catch them. When you now will be or be a Genesia, will be a Begenesia, a funny group. 6 months. Will be a Virginia, and your best more fresh, Yakupon Sunny Trisho, and some media 20. I need a move process, yeah, before we know, or be managing Mahama. So, one year the Kakacho you drive through. 20, your channel crowd, we never be inside your time with your there crowd. It's only gun free in your man before every shall for being cabin to us.
But I say, use our unya twaso or me to honor found their bra, and 10 or 3 minutes. I am at the time or so, I won't move any time or so. User only or any Mamma Beatrice in Patrol or 3 minutes. Me uncle, Madam B. Hey, now I'll call you Isa and Nebra and Nebra. What?
Yo, me da was so Mama Quenya. Na, media the Anka candidate, Minianum sister, Waka Bebre, and a win so the Alberto Sona, and a Japan, then I'm Pesame Kankakra, Rem. And people from Penny for Mamma in Naho. Canada Japan, the oil and Yako. That a contractor and this for their man. Oh, say a deal be a semi bayana. What I'm so called resist as me. Deal levy a semi bayano. And no what's I call to cover a samanka for a deal levy. It's the any time and this bayad the money be a mother mumpa market wall. Anytime I end this for a bayad the money be over by ye be do and the MPP. I'm an abaye. It's the MPP for ye. Mama money na ho pa mama money na ho mama money we dey yesrem and na sister na kan na aden is Canada Japan the only financier of MPP ayo no ko ana me dwunu ho amentias you am me ti kura ye me ya enti no Canada Japan muntu me and suspending wo party nim because no amoma ka say on your own party no na mo betina mu no say party no ampa mo so mpanifo mo te wo mo hwe second de Japan be say party adan saying in fact we are suffering yakuma ati o yakuma gujam Canada Japan mo suspending no na Alan Koye how many people na Alan to me the Koye nkofo say na Alan the Koye on Kennedy Ebeye Alliance na omo etwitwa Baumia 19 sana eja wadi nkuguo papa itini baby aben ma kwan se munye campaign hwede awa start awoye wontumi adom bone amananim na amoamoa because wouldn't Baumia who share Baumia you greet him as a friend na oni wa friend asumasi me no wa wontumi kra money din na wo friend asumasi na wa kogina platforms so say wo penkamom na aden me say munya your friend say abronye emanin dealing with Canada Japan munya abronye munya no emanin dealing with Canada Japan he's the only person over to me silence Canada Japan and the other people for yes remo munya abronye na abronye nye na adwuma because Canada Japan na no ya abronye nso ano ya each other munya abronye na nye na adwuma because Canada Japan I don't know which word can describe Canada Japan minim it's okay, right, Felix. I don't know. Where that man.
My Beatrice and Kawana Obao, but as a sister Elena joining in Timaya man be 5-10 minutes bina or free and I meant to ask free, so why? Mama B. Sister Ellen Pato, so can or mute yourself, why? Sister, good. Pato, me enter unka.
Bluetooth mode.
Ah, dear sir.
Good evening.
I feel there, yeah.
Yes, no, Papa.
All right, Ellen. I feel I'm a tonka.
Motimenka, dear Mamuna. Yes, so, yes, and come on. And come on, me back 2 minutes. Be na mas yako. Me your program be na. Me see na me speed na maba. Munim se media in and out.
One time.
Man will say anytime I to send your MPP your communications you ko yi. NDC for edin hu. Ghana for nyina buafu. Ye nyina ye kabi. Na ye reckon Japan edin sem abeto. Yenina yeti krom ha NDC fo akwakofa devil levy dumso levy we yaba nyame bua na almost start gi sika asema betu ye wo krom ha nya asem ketwa ye ni abreka den
oil marketing companies, some more tonton, petrol, nina, companies, nina, Vietnam, say, Nyadium Bethany, a man cropoya, yes, I do. Ghana for na to your newest thing. Kwa ye ba ko bra santimon bon him ye wu kwa ye bra ba huni wa koye. Na ye be ka maka che yen say Dr. Bamiani ni nkrofo de ye nka ya nuntu ebi say ye ka asumdwe. Unfortunately for yen so no papa na ye di next no kredi nyame anim oya asumdwe papa. Eti ye anye ye kata ema no ni me bi wo kwa ye ntimi enye. And then they call wound to me and up a movement TV. Make a Sir, a car you will be one dear. And can you back and your bet you? What's the nine for people before you know, be a Jimmy for? Now, there's a Jimmy for penny. Oh, but not doom FM. So we need to tell you, people. Now, you know, what you're for Jimmy for. Papa, and 2 person by year. And what's your for a Jimmy for penny? What does that make you? When you're sick, I mean, when MPP are that woman, when you're sick, me and my dad could be a man, you be. It would be so much near be a one look. I can watch me. Now, yes, how could you not be me region, blue region? I can't try and say, yeah, here for crying. I say, I want to be to me, because I know who's again. Who may be a super president? Maybe region of them know. What Dr. Bamian Poissa? Yes. Nanina Breno, Nanina Breno. Yes, I brand a champo, you need or bar. No one than me at them be dealing with a good brand of champo. Oh, quite
One man.
Brand a champo, see, Musa, or Tibi identity party, when I brand it in a temper.
Only be at Temuda. Only be at Temuda.
If you brand a champo, so that's all to be the president. And I must say, you can't also. And I would do that. Now, part na yet, Timono, who quanning and semi, who quan yet the man would be a yet, the more be yet. Yeah, you have there about me. I see I Catamano, yes, I know Cata ye. Examine me in particular, I am very constrained in what I can say. But an incredible be what country and say what your property to tell people here. Ye here, Chief Quatia. You mean you, Mutu, Chief. Yadia to say, Yadia to Yada say. But ye here or no Chief Quatia. And my mamma is not so simple. The message of the woman animal. Yeah, if I see a point here for no, yeah, India, the Jessica Semi, or Penny Bedington. But this is me, I pay in the original chairman, brought you to what see here 40. Yes, yes, I want to. If it's here 40, and you're 40, but you're for a thousand. Friday. Oh, fine. Me fear to get you up. And one right who I bet you should say. Yeah, I'm not about say. You can't be fear. If you're here for the make a movie. Yeah. If you're back home, right there, you're here for. I'm back for. That's and here for what's here for. A Jimmy for people party dear. Yeah, yes, yeah, and Sanisikani. Ababa and Flatbear. Simple. I wish you made that. Sister
my fro why I man beef Joe number meaning so I didn't can know. I'm a friend of Ejeusu, meaning I believe I believe he will get my patrona may can be say Ejeusu be ever from meaning so our friend with there, but so young friend with the and patron or befro why Ejeusu befro. Sana na me patre. I just befro. Ma Beatrice, me patron me uncle is here. Say time no. Time na so and sent no me yan kakra no be into me can be. Why no more we change so into me mraso. Me da money na say. Ma be me uncle.
Bluetooth mode.
If I why are the pa the mobile na moya my papa Mahmudu ba umiano. Na mo brand so nye kwada. What?
na me de kakra me kan say mo papa Kennedy Japan no ono say onye MPP ni o ye NDC ni e wote mu hu ni totally Kennedy NDC ni o ye Kennedy ye me ba nyina no oba won so onya na kete NDC fo apa ni decision what taking no na mo ni yeah Kennedy onye MPP ni bi mu and the American they can never connect na bi mu a kire mo Kennedy onye MPP ni bi na ihe kama dijara ni the NPP ni a nka won pretend no ho se wodo baomia na de bia so odi na tema baomia so fi no
I'm still live. Just lock my door for me.
Baomia no ye same na nani abi also bi obibi na wan bua na ne nipa ne kasa o se nipa no woni nipa no na ejinifo nipa na ejinifo Enti de me hu ni se Kennedy e bem se ni ti no ye wo no na Nyankopon nim se wo de adwempone na eba wiase ti Nyankopon ma ni ti bo fom ba me hu no e bem se ni ma mi gare no ni ti bo ho ni ti na mo koye na operation so today wo US na bo ho na munim e na bra bo peni su o sikani so na wonya akono ne nkwa sikani ba ta why the atemo say ye escapo kasa na mo hiafo mo beka bi na hiafo beka bi hiafo na nkoto ma ba ma never enye aduma
me na say
it Kennedy Japan dey ferry meaning say wo dey wo be mpanifo no wo dey wo kasa wanu ko bedwam wo ne DK fire ina ni sabato ina ye tremo mpanifo no MPP fo mpanifo na yi we Kennedy discard to almost said you omu nyina dani mumu omu ntimi nkasa enti omu ntimi mpamo Kennedy free MPP ko ni
yeah no yeah
no there be problem no ye Kennedy ye me say ye see do katia NDC a komo pamo Kennedy Japan de da
long time
and na me dwen ho amentia komo no e ye me nwanwa say MPP fo mpani fo wo ho chairman fo nyina wo ho na madani mumu chairman utini aye chi ni nyinara Kennedy Japan ka ho naka company for aye chi to mo nyina set omo ne ma fo mo sikari wi omo pint na ye wi nyina Kennedy Japan ka ho bi eti Ferris what ye best
yo mate mame
so mo na ma no do bedwam ye
mate
mo ne mpani fo ne kasa na Kennedy ani mo ni mo ya mo pamo no
yo
mo pamo ni free MPP ko ni Nende ya hu ya bon sama ya nya no ya bon sama wa ba share ya so no because nye ono anka ya position ka ma position nya ne se ka mahama ehu amamuo no so no enem Kennedy Japan ne mahama ene lodi na ti say ena mo shibo mo sabo me na me ka kiro
oh yes I know that yeah yo
en crab de ma wono no
yo mate
no en kasa no mo promo Kennedy animu ya
okay
mo ma ba for the kra yes remo
yeah that's
me da nyame shira.
All right, DK enu so try answer. Me two people wa ma omo nka sen wi na afi me ma last hour na fa fire. Nana pia me pa cho me ma 3 minutes. Mr. Marcus me ma the same amount na obi amfa kakra na metumi sorry so na ejama hu say omo e me dan no. Oh lady pick me up please. Oh rather me ma Miss Sabina so say me fa no. Chairman for na benti say me kwara metumi ni omo ekoko mengo kakra. But in the meantime no nana pia me enko kuwi na Mr. Marcus aba. Why? Because my Miss Sabina and Fanum Rana on this chair was also a request to Yachin. That's Sister Dana way. Nanapia, Caso, yet you. Yes. No, yapa.
Yamia to be a hoye.
All right, young quite.
Yeah, you're so far, baby.
Yeah, Joseph. All right, young quite.
Yes, it's time I'm a channel for winning. Maybe I will be a child. I mean, me can't is for no answer.
Can you call 3 minutes?
I didn't know how. Oh, my you man. Oh, my no, 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 for the chia, my allowance, almost all my allowance, no one. Aye. And now, oh, what am I? And then I will baby. I watch your eyes so good. I want to move from the quarter. I feel no one to
to Mokona, my pen, I want the hour. Moko, I don't know. And yes, I Mr. You open in the I'm not going to buy a better about 25,000. How much is it? My time, 1 4 years, or buy a Yansenian Edo. I will dream if I will form in age. Every time I'm going to about who dog can buy some someone to. Then I had the moon to try so. Mr. You, Obasaka, Mamma Pevin, Chama, and Ajala, why am to Ajala? I've been a musu. Only chancery. I've been a where you are, my dear, I am going to you know. If you are my team in the car about a trauma, you are my the mom got to you. You say, Yanko on a man's son, I'm away in that to do. I saw a 2 of that. If you know what, I come or compare Kuna, will channel. Maybe I come my cannon. Or whatever I attend about who will be on the bench now. What tell me? Sarah Power, dear, me say. William, we are man in the Musa, or no one punishment, no one you know. Who say, MPs running in our call, Dr. Fiona, what did be here, moving in any idea, baby, or wing in a dinner, and who say, Mr. Abraham won elko. It could be a sent to be better. It will prepare a part of the room. Adam Busa, who be said. It was share MPP party Kakaya and Munyao. Near you be a for them, no, for them anyway. Anyway, Vice President Crown, man. Yes, problem, Pao. Your problem, then yes, okay. Problem. Because any teach you be a fat. A woman now near the commerce how we are. Now, Mr. Delegate from communion are mistaken. Where are I going? What the woman?
That's it. That's it.
Now, I understand. With your young, if you cheer you a while, everybody so. Oh, Pamano. I like you, Doctor. We are better national. Yeah, they are back away. My back upon my wife. Yes, mammy. Oh, my, you. Oh, my, you. Je post pa de ma wo abronya de kwa na ele ya ne ko tamo sa abo aponchi bi ni san ko to wo na tie fa abronya kwa ko ye mfi no na suni nyina fa de abronya esi ku ne homa party ni se ku ndi o homa na ni nyina wa se twa wo je se wo se party no na bi party ni de wonu mo wani bi ku asie kwase and be part in very small.
That's it. That's it. All right. I feel I'm a teacher about Mr. Marcus. Pacho, fire call over 5 minutes.
Felix, na Obiaro retain. But I'm making nice of no handsome, but
okay.
Me making from governance point of view. No, the nice of no for now and I should Subana what then it did share Abana way to know. I'm on coffee being to maybe one farm was another way on yet now yo the Obia or born call. Why you are busy in our damo, not if you have been quickly nama, it's not coming out townful. See, I'm not coughing yet, but I don't know the yes, and so the Morocco, Ghana for the mamma should Morocco for the a beautiful big cat can be there. Whenever there are crisis or there's a crisis in the nation, that is not the time for wasteful, frivolous and destructive litigation, but that is the time for cooperation. Intino, you're about to touch the Pinfuna was on Manasha on the channel. One day, I didn't know what politics can't be no one away, you know, as NDC people. This is not the time. Now, Professor desires or custom, and I love the man. Also, all responsible governments must have a contingency plan to address unexpected events such as volcanic eruptions, earthquakes, tsunamis, hurricanes, or even pandemics. Inti Ebosha Nana Akufo-Addo already president no. Wanka kanche yankupon there mabrodo for COVID fabra. But also the way responsible government into they had an emergency plan for it. For instance, testing, tracing, adding more salaries to nurses, healthcare workers, making people sit back home, emergency food delivery. Now they know they didn't plan for it, but they had to because of a natural disaster. Or your dear ways here, or man of no one by children. Into your banner, in you, what you have to act. Into your fund the nurse if we strike your work on your natural disaster. When you met there, conditions of service or the whole. A banner on you, no better conditions of service as an emergency issue. You have every opportunity to talk to them. Ionya Yaruba Webobu to a man no do. We nipa, oh, the nipa no your casa. Only to know you. In fact, check. You're a grandma, vice president. All of campaign, Obakache and Oyer. Obakache, but Oba na Yaruba to them for 3 minutes. One for now to private jet man cover to and got on Yarba.
No, why?
Only one for now to private jet one in Bagana. Into your fund the nurse of Funumpono, Maswayat, Ghana Furu, it's Mahama, Sabi, who the Ghana for origin one. What kind of leaders are this? They won't go wherever go. Nurse of Funayana origin.
Oh,
Nurse of Funayana origin. Just call them when you have a Ghana for a bread. She's here on Manamaba. Si ke menya dam onu bodo man fansha budget no na mo tue ne dam abri nyansa fo ontu menya dam adi ndo da kan fu na ba ka che he de abiri wona wa serve na okwa afum jibi na nyenyu aye fifi na o so we sama wo ve ni polu hu no onu na mo we pandi na di Ghana fu ngwe hu henyu nkrasefo abonyefu ejimefo na Ghana for your town do. No one name Aban Papa, and would a woman milu. Aban Papa, and would a new sign more over weapon. Kotuaba, Mentuaba, and would be us uncle, 30 something, asthma keke, where we go.
Oh,
the market is in his about 2 times or the whole in the phone. I mean, I'm not going to God. Our politicians are the same. What come with a simple what you walking under that? Was your phobia wabba shagan? In there, as someone who never can ever Ghana, what is it? NDC and MPP. When you are a pet, that's why I don't vote. Jimmy. Why a pet 8 good years will be one cost strike. Just 5 months. It would be a strike. Why a pet?
How can they be the same?
Why a pet? Why a pet? And the arguments, maybe babies, you know, I'm not making that.
You.
Nurse for no, you treat one special.
Yes.
Captain Smart in a journey use no. Sabi one when you me answer. When young qualify why a special human being. But I don't know why you know. They are dealing with danger. They are dealing with risk. In a way, you mistake can create because you know what all man know. Only thing you only dealer, you must be very careful. Or that one, Nyansem, one Abrani. The health minister, on power and chow.
Yeah, also on power and chow. Also, them 2 billion, no, 2 billion is money. Abine don't have 2 billion for them. So it's either they come back to work or they will
they will sign within 1 month. What can go 2.7 billion? The way you know 2 billion, what is solve problems of Ghanaians? Magana going why are they? That is when you answer now. On mana wabana was the city no why you didn't want $1 no. You can't get 2 billion to solve national crisis issue.
So the could up on Cromel, General. Oh, the could up on Cromacas be during the budget. And I say, show me your budget and I will tell you your priorities. And it is the same thing. It's not just scanning the hole. They have the money to implement this condition of service for them. They won't do it.
Government communication. 2.7 billion.
Yes. Government machinery. Communication, 78 million.
2.7 billion. It is a Ghana to put in 2 billion. Can't NDC government offer that?
They can. They won't give them. Now the army say next for never say to Obama no. Mahama who effect. It will maybe there. They even forget what they are doing is going against their own self. To far as Mahama who effect no. Oh maybe there. A good for the chimpanzee.
But the fact that Ghana Kusabi, Yejin Jimumpo, Orange Shadow won't cook piano.
Obama,
Yejin Jimumpa, Orange Shadow won't cook and this Yapon. They don't deserve to die. Please save people's life. Treat this issue as a national crisis issue. Treat it as a pandemic. So Managan and they are yet we. Sadibaching a mere Oman Palinian. Nothing who may be a two. And then should be at all. 300,000 people are going to die. It's because because the nation doesn't have money. At the braka, Yapanichao. One to Ujuma. The nurses are not asking for heaven. Thank you very much.
May I say final one? Sabina and perform, man. Patron, when the final one, I'm a ponso. Time now, 3 hours. At Nazi.
Senior Marcus. I mean, petition at the end of the chat to one farmer.
Oh, for interview we need to be careful. Okay. Matthias, that's it. Moment on Cosoma, why?
You.
Yeah, what? I was for me, my decay. And come on, I got the whole fellas. So we know that we shall see and buy.
They'll
be asked for my decay. Your mama will need priority. Your mama need priority. Your mama. I go for do what be pre-mine. I do gaga pre-men. Or no, nim the edisika ya, or be what sika what nim the idea. Your mama want to sika, you go there, very, omodi a very grape we A2. I know I almost check what bottom. Some just you crowd for. One of me every year about your mama did, and I didn't question her. And I didn't question her. Your mama, our priority. We are economics. Scale of preference, who's near be? Your mama, Moutina, Juma, Nautina, Yako, Kuroka. I didn't be him. My many yare, Yano, who fire tika, or yare dada, when him so, yare dada. And I would have one part my tika, the other into the baby, what she. What time you think of what we are here? And go on to meet first class and ma. Because the company who grab the one they see her. Robot Abrewano, Christy Catty Kid, dear, I would go to Betty her. Mungina here for her. Mungina here for her. And I senior Marco Kayano, senior, who back up Yamamo, Yadi about you a woodman, DK, Nibatunium, Nina Memo, Dika Samso. Maybe
I may move.
I don't know what people want to bring you more.
And no.
Yeah, because I am with the winning forward. I don't want to be a young Cane or would it be a young China short memory. Young innocent people everywhere. Yeah, some people went out for a woo.
Oh,
yeah, I wouldn't you know what you're swamp from your mama. Your mama wouldn't you know the swamp from. I don't know what if
Dr. Drew.
Your mama, you have a 12 bars. What see? What do I have to program? What I check on one of my deep. The Canibra almost from
Munyafo. A good for the woman who different work for your mother.
Yep.
Some of Papa, you want Jenny power to it. On your own country, on your own country, Kolebu, as what Jenny said. The list in Ghana. A quadako or your phone. Papa, Jenny. What did you about Bonnie 730? You ever talk about some more kind of Obiate? Munti am go pebinti. Was it what you want out to remove fine? No, this is why you say you did. The young upon the alcohol. Obia Betibi, Obia Betibi. Professor Jampo, organize ya teacher me walk galam say, and then what a hene. A teacher for was already dinner, empty headed. What a hene. And then when Yanni baby papa I know what teacher who's the money one in our place, you know. Who are you? I don't know, I'm sorry, my mama. Next for you, I mean, teacher for most of my call. Nipa Bonia Muyi, and it's a second Yakupo no, who's so bored, if I stand, I can't see a put away DC. Nipa Jan Chai for the Amun Nipa. I hear for Nana was alive to a banana when Obu, Yami see a winning aka. Yami over see a winning aka. What is it other money with the man? Sorry,
you.
I did that. What do you mean for
me patcho time no crash one me and the sentiment now we must sorry. Obi abegene there.
Thanks for great professor. I know what Danny Baby Papa be difficult here. What game of
there be.
Teacher did you can't a demonstration, the teacher me. I can't demonstration, Mangalam say, and then when you know what come and what, you know, I won't say that you're war.
But I say,
I won't say you're war. But I said, you go far. I can't buy it and find a mantam, and the money to a more from Google. When you know, you're Google, so that comes also coming to me in some way, I did that. I don't think I'm a bread of what you try to make in the mono. That's why you have putting in a super. I'm bet you will be a better idea.
Mate, Edausu, wait a minute, 3 minutes. I'm sorry, so time now. Why? For 3 minutes. Okay, and Boniface.
I must have told you why.
Me patcho you, and me check it. Why, me check it. All right, me that's it. All right, Buzia, or China Smith Nancy, or China dear. Famano.
That list like you.
Correct.
DK,
Can DK, I'm sorry, so.
Mother, what catch your mama said? Me say, you need more you. I'm only to more you. And what and I ordinary penny go. Now, Indian Mamma Gasam channel. That is when you say, make us say, I can get Japan Indian Gilly go you, Quatia. Quatia. Because on double. What do I wish you are thinking?
Correct.
What's your vote? Yeah, someone got the other who break into one. What would be away? Would be away. What you would be at? What kind of when you a more
is DK, fast. DK, corner fast, bro. With it.
I will church about them. I can eat and our him point. I can eat and Oko Jimmy. Opia, Oko Akania, Oko ye. Now Oko African way. And a deco. Baumia Kranoa, or yet Sabi, not in our Canino, or Koya with Johnny Coach Associate Fugu. Yeah, get the call with him pointing. Now, also Yakani, because every day, no, I want to blame on anti-clockwise. Or no, but you are not getting any part and because they are me, you back what it. But Crusoe cannot, I had diabetes in one room. And when I was and he was clear and so it is a would hear this one. Or him, one can see we say the whole I will pay ye, and one I'll go your politics, and one I'll go to your so dangerous to say. But say, someone who say, I saw it down, we say Kasai. Kennedy, Mrs. What you buy, yes, you will bet. I can't walk like I can, but I'm on too much. Because only part of the need to sell. This answer I didn't change, you know. And go baby, I drag him one and go up over him. I can only do when anyone not draw the papa within it. Now, make us a cat one. I didn't get it over you, and you'll be a bit more cool, better way, yes, because young cousin Henry Yaneka to Mahama, I got cheap, the body guide be. I'm a sweaty one. And on what Gadiate. They say the street lights are one channel.
Thank you, Sandy.
Light post green and one. And it's the body at it. It is only a delegate. Now they was watching me. Now so they are pass the Ghana for your mama can say, Yadisa. Yeah, what you say, Yadisa, but Yatama and the Ramanero. That if it means that's one in the Coco, and when you go for the fact, your mama, so the Ama MPP for them. So we have people near you, delegate. Yeah, expanded near Catecoto about. Would yet one them never to sa ending Gilly you. Why me, Tia? That would the command or better yet, because when you nip was selling back in Amazon Mahama, say, and you didn't be anymore. Your mamma, you can pay Krana or Bemo Morini. Papa, we will last a year, make a tune. May say, if we are say, there will be well be. One casa, who be I beg you, make a man say, you could near Maso. Any bear 2 weeks a day anymore. More better results. You will be uncle and come to you.
But as a dicky fire, Meadow BBS, wow, joining the enemy teach maybe I know. Madam in Amase. Mesremo, your brother, and not make me names and the birthdays, William Ayabone, and come to us, Stephen Boateng, your friend Kakari TV, and I say SKB TV. Mr. Moine and the birthday. No, cry now. Means with the birthday. I think oh, no, make join say. And they said, yeah, they said we went the bear 1,000 years. If I show monk on the page, so I'll wear you my pa who free baby and me fee, me penas and pass. So it's Mr. Mo, Monkona, Monkomano, Monko, well, I believe said Mario Bay show. SKB TV and I say Kakari TV. Monkona, Monkonko, well, pa. Watching my baswa. Me celebrating our for the birthday, no. Now my celebrating sister Diana, so and sister Diana so did the birthday a few a year ago, but now me near Antino, meant to me a year way. Into the sign of watching a member, watching I said I'm making caricature on your best Sam George Wejuma. Data now, or better than Ghana for say at data, so by July 1st data, Bebano, be better in the Nama will say a throw, and ya no correct, because me 2 50 Ghana data cram into me 100 Ghana data and meet me. Now count to me the 400 Ghana data. Market ya na me move 400 akwa to data. Na sa by 214 gig in menya. Let's say we will go deep down into it and get it on well. So chana mombra acha 3:30. Is that 3:30 Ghana time? Na BBR is so kama eko. na mentin na mu ntwam no yam kese asobone e beba beti asem de akoma ya tamfo yesi ene bone e be hu ye die e de ama ya tamfo yefra anobone e be yi ya no aduane e de ye ho adanse kuruma tan yen e de ama ya tamfo ye kasa no no tum eja won na adwene ye ho bone de dam bone awiri fire na da ma ne ye won chefa ma won keka ka wa wani mu asa ne won keka ka wo ho won na pese wi ye nam ma won wi wonam won na pese num ye moja ma won mo moja yeshua hamashia ni din mu amen chale idibesi nyame adom ochena igina mu gidigidi. I love you all. And please, those people who prayed for me to thank you. Why? I'm back in Canada safe. I'm back in Canada safely. Trinidad and Tobago was very nice. Everything was nice. Sure, I'm a koye eko so kama into no ye dinyame ase. I'm myself from Pacho me ankasa now. I need you again. Ejawo de one am no nam. I need you to take care of something for me. Unyame sure. Na unyame ntina no ntru bia. I love you all. The one me da also say to me amami roses unyame enshira the one and only. Okay, the one and only me da say unyame enshira mu ni unyame adom ochina. Let's meet again. Thank you. Bye.